Yo, it's Mosa, aka Heartbreak Mosa, aka Salsa Baby, aka Mosa the G, aka Mosa the Baby. You know I go crazy, and you're now tapped into Do Over Don't.
Yeah. My bitch so bad I go to church with her. My bitch so bad I wrote this verse with her. Yeah. You way too good, you don't deserve, nigga. I put her first, I'm not her first, nigga.
What's good, Do Over Don't? We got the first episode 49 with the lights off right now. Special guest, Mr. Mosa, Heartbreak Mosa.
Yes, sir.
I want you to give yourself a little introduction for those who do not know you. Give them a little rundown. I like to call it the tragic part of the superhero story.
All right, well, for those who don't know, I go by the name of Mosa, aka Heartbreak Mosa, aka Salsa Baby, aka Mosa the G, aka Mosa the Baby. You know I go crazy.
There's a lot of names.
Short.
That's
for short. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's pretty much it, man. Let's get into it.
Elaborate on going crazy. What you do? What you about, Mr. Fashion Nova? You were just talking about before.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I tend to give my all in anything that I'm in and everything that I'm in. So, you know, I say, you know, I go crazy. Everybody always says, Mosa the Baby, you know, I go crazy. And then Heartbreak Mosa, everybody goes through a heartbreak phase, you know. Heartbreak is just a phase. And it's just Mosa, but Heartbreak Mosa is really what just, you know, it's what made it. So
You're the first artist I just realized that we've had on in like 2 or 3 weeks. I forget what, but I've just been doing complete people besides artists. So yeah, it's refreshing, and also to the audience. I hope you guys are happy, and I hope you weren't mad that we weren't doing artists. But
it's an honor.
Hey, we got a good one right now to get back into it.
Yes, sir.
But, I'm sure you probably told this story a bunch of times on the podcast, but for our audience and because I've never heard it, how did you even get into music in the first place?
My older brother was an artist, like in high school. He'd always be like freestyling and shit with his friends, and he'd always have friends come over to the house, and everybody just be rapping in the basement. So I'd be like upstairs in my room, and I'd be making beats for them. He was in high school. I was like in 6th grade, and I'd go downstairs and I'd try to show them beats, and like none of them was fucking with my beats. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna rap over my own beats, and yeah. I just started rapping. I started singing. I just wanted to get involved with what he was doing. You know, as an older brother, like and being a younger brother, you just look up to your older brother. Like that's the first
like
person.
Superman, the type shit.
Yeah, that's the first person you want to be like. So, that's really what it was. You know.
Was anyone else in your family musically inclined, or was it just him?
My godfather, he had an album out. My cousins in Florida, they work with DJ Khaled and shit, so that's pretty good. That's pretty cool.
What they do, they produce or they
engineers, producers, you know, like not artist specific, but they do everything around that.
So you got it in your genes a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah.
What age was that though that you started making the beats at?
Like 10, 11.
God damn.
10, 11 years old.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
I thought you were going to say like 14, 15 or some shit.
Nah, 14 was when I like put my first song out. So.
What software were you using?
Ableton.
Ableton?
To this day. Ableton to this day.
Every producer that I've ever heard talk says that Ableton is literally like fucking like a science problem for making beats. Every producer says that shit's like borderline impossible.
Yeah, it's like, you know, anything really, like, you know, if you really want to learn it, it gets easy, yo.
That's crazy. How long would you say that it took you until you felt, or did you feel like automatically you were good at making beats when you started out? And the music too, just in general, like rapping and shit.
Yeah, I feel like I automatically, like, I always kind of had, like, rhythm. Like, in my house, there was always music playing. Like, I've always had rhythm. So, you know, I always knew the tempos. Like, I knew everything. Like, I knew how to plug the pieces together. Like, I knew how to rhyme. I knew how to basically... for me, making beats was like kind of just writing a song, but instead like in a different language, you know, in beat form, I guess. But yeah, man, I think I've always had a natural thing to it, and I just kept adding to it and trying to get better at it. So,
damn. Did you take any singing classes or anything when you were younger?
Nah, I always wanted to though, because I looked up to Chris Brown a lot. And I wanted to dance, I wanted to sing, I wanted to act, but YouTube, man, that's it.
YouTube, really?
Yeah.
You taught yourself how to sing like that on YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube.
What the fuck?
YouTube, man.
Bro. YouTube University.
Yeah, no cap.
Did you go to college?
Nah, I went to college for like a semester.
A semester, and then YouTube became college.
Yeah, then I dropped out. Yeah.
What made you drop out? Was it just the music was picking up and you wanted to be more consistent with that?
So I went to college that first semester, and my teacher ended up calling me Mosa, and I was like, man, fuck this shit. Like, everybody knew me as Mosa and not Jason. So once my teacher called me Mosa, I was like, damn, like, even this dude knows, like, what the fuck am I doing here, you know? And I was in school for, like, science engineering, and I was
what
like...
What the fuck? You must have been smart as shit.
Nah, I was not.
Science engineering, you must have been smart as shit. What college you go to?
It was a community college, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I literally did, like, a semester, and I was like, nah, I'm not doing this. So I'm not the brightest kid when it comes to book smart, but, you know.
You read?
Yeah, I do read.
Top 3 books.
Top 3 books.
Top 3 books.
The Alchemist, The 4 Agreements, Think and Grow Rich.
Think and Grow Rich is a great book too. The Alchemist, bro. Who did I tell to read that the other day? I forget who. I think it was one of the podcast girls, but they were talking about books on their podcast. I'm like, bro, The Alchemist is such a good book.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not in the reading, read that fucking shit.
That's why I read it.
Really?
Somebody was like, yo, read these books. And I was like...
Think and Grow Rich, too?
Yeah.
Think and Grow Rich is such a good one.
Yeah, that was like one of the first books like I got into.
Bro, you read The Art of Not Giving a Fuck yet?
Oh, no, I haven't.
Read that shit. I'm telling you, bro, read that book. That shit will change your fucking life.
All right, I gotta read that shit.
I feel like if you're in this industry, you already have all of the lessons to an extent, but just hearing the way that the book is written, it's literally like basically somebody talking to you like, yo, you're a bitch, get over it and just fucking go harder. Like, that's literally like the whole book, but the language that he talks, like, he just be dropping F-bombs throughout it. Yeah. I mean, the book is called The Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
Yeah.
And there's a part 2. I think it's Everything is Fucked. Everything is Fucked is part 2.
So what did you take from that book? Like, what did you...
It's not giving a fuck, and also it's just realizing it's some corny shit, but it's like realizing everything happens for a reason type shit. But it's also just realizing that as much as everything happens for a reason, everything's in your control, and you basically just don't make excuses.
Yeah.
And also, it's basically just realizing not to blame other people for your problems and take a self accountability. That's like the main lesson I'd say I took from that. And then the second one is basically just realizing how fucked up the world is, and that there's nothing you could do about it, and it's just doing whatever little impact you can on the world type shit.
Yeah, man.
Again.
Yeah, that's definitely
definitely
important to know.
Read those books. I'm telling you, they're mad good. They're mad good. You like autobiographies at all and shit? Any of those books?
Yeah, I fuck with autobiographies, man. Like, I fuck with anything that's gonna teach me something. Anything really.
Read the Steve Jobs book, and then Shoe Dog by Phil Knight. Both of those, bro. Fire ass books. Okay. Fire ass books. I can't wait for the fucking Nike movie that they're fucking making.
Yeah, they're making a Nike movie.
They're making one literally based on Phil Knight, and I forget what it's called, but I think it's based off that book basically, because that book's all about how Nike started. But Ben Affleck's in it, and I forget who else is in it.
Ben Affleck.
Matt Damon might. Don't quote me on that. But
Ben Affleck and Matt Damon?
Yeah, they might be playing the founders of Nike. I forget what it is, but it's how Nike started. It's how they got in touch with Jordan and shit, bro.
I think I've seen this. I think I've seen something to it. Yeah, and I did see Matt Damon.
Yeah, it came out like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Damn. Whenever Ant-Man came out, the trailer came out, but that shit.
Ant-Man was whack, bro.
Bro, you're a Marvel fan? Bro,
yeah, I'm a big
that
Marvel
shit was fucking ass,
that
bro.
Shit was whack.
Bro, thank God, bro. No one is ever Marvel fans for some reason.
I'm a big Marvel fan, man. Bro. And that shit was whack. I was disappointed. I watched the movie off shrooms. I thought it was gonna give it a little kick. The colors was cool.
That shit was like Ratchet Star Wars, bro.
Yeah,
it was fucking awful. That shit was a big ass load of shit. And were you mad excited for fucking Kang?
Yeah, I was.
Bro,
I
I thought this shit was gonna be so good. He was the only good part about that movie.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he made it exciting.
Bro.
He made it very exciting.
Bro, I'm like, you know what? We'll give a spoiler alert. So skip like probably a minute if you don't want to hear this. But bro, the way that he fucking died from, I was like, bro.
I know.
That shit.
It was just so. Dude. I could have done it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like anybody could. He just like the way, I don't know.
This shit's supposed to be the next Thanos, and he got killed by fucking ants.
Yeah, bro.
Ants. Giant fucking ants. What the fuck kind of bullshit is this, Marvel, bro?
It just seems like, I don't know. Ant-Man just seems like such a simple guy, and like the fact that he like
he's like the meme of Marvel, bro.
Yeah,
like
bro.
literally fucking Paul Rudd just shits on himself in the role. So for them to have him, they just did it so simple. I was like, bro. Ever since Endgame, bro, it's all been downhill. You watch the Disney Plus shows?
Nah.
You don't. Yeah, some of them. Loki's the only one worth watching. I don't know if you watch Loki.
I've heard about Loki.
Loki's mad good.
Yeah.
Loki's good, and Moon Knight I fucked with. Loki and Moon Knight. And then WandaVision is good, but it's just mad weird. Yeah. And that shit is a fucking geek out. Like if you watch a show at the end, did you watch Multiverse of Madness? You didn't? You didn't see Professor X? What?
I'm a fake fan, bro.
Damn, bro.
Nah. I don't think I've seen it. Bro.
Yeah, watch WandaVision, then watch that.
But I've seen like damn near all the Marvels. You know what I'm saying? Like the movie ones that are out. Like I just haven't seen like the knickknacks and the
after
side
Endgame.
things.
It's like
it's
so fucking hard to keep up with, bro.
Yeah, that was supposed to be like the end of it, and then
they just fucking started all this shit. Spider-Man's fire though. Yeah, the most recent Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, that was lit. I seen that one. That
shit was fucking fire. That shit was fucking fire. I love because lately I've just been trying to talk about broader fucking subjects on this rather than just, yo, who are you? What do you do?
So when's
where are you from? Like where are you from? So I'm probably gonna get off topic a lot. Yeah. I'm gonna ask the off topic question. Only 11 minutes in, surprisingly.
Okay, cool.
I've been asking people this. What's your thoughts on aliens?
It's real. It's a real thing, man.
You got any experiences?
Alien experiences. Sometimes I feel like I come across people, like strangers, and I'm just like, no way.
The NPCs, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, no way. I believe NPCs are like aliens, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, there's no way this guy is like an actual person. Like, this just happened. Like, I met somebody like a couple weeks ago before one of my shows, like literally hours before. I'm sitting at this cafe, and he comes in and just decides to sit down with us. Random ass dude starts telling us his story, telling us about it. He was like, man, like, and it was such like a message that I need. It was like, I don't know, it was just the strangest like encounter I had with somebody, and I've had plenty like this before, but like these encounters are like, you always learn something from this random ass person, or this, like you learn the craziest lesson of your life, and you're just like, where did he go? Or like, you know, or like, what is he doing after this? Or like, who is this guy? Like, why is he saying this? Like, it was weird. And he kind of like predicted how my show was going to go and everything. And he said these things, and he was like, yo, make sure you love everybody. Make sure like this. And he was just like, all right. And then he gives me a joint and then walks out.
What the fuck?
Never saw him again. He said he was going to go to the show, and he was like, yeah, I'm going to the show. Didn't see him there, nothing. I was like, what the fuck?
Bro.
That's an alien.
Jesus Christ.
I swear to God. And if he's not an alien, like, there's motherfuckers out here, bro, like, that are aliens that are can really, like,
is, bro.
That look like us.
It probably is. You seen the Bob Lazar documentary and shit?
Nah, what's that?
It's some dude, bro. He's the dude that basically people know what Area 51 is.
Yeah.
Watch it, bro. Joe Rogan did a 3.5 hour podcast with him. That shit is fucking fire. But he basically exposed that the government in Area 51 at the time, or it was someplace besides Area 51. It wasn't even Area 51 itself. It was a military base no one knew about. They had, I think, 10 or 12, don't quote me on that, like UFOs in there. And the dude was they had a bunch of scientists down there studying, trying to fucking figure out how all of this shit works. But the reason he exposed them, because they had everything wiretapped, and his wife thought that he was cheating on her. And then they found out that his wife cheated on her or on him through the wiretap. So they were trying to get him to divorce her. No. But he was like, what the fuck? Because basically he just ended up exposing it over that shit. No. But the shit that he was saying, bro.
Hold on. Whoa. So he was trying to find aliens and found out his wife. He had just ended up finding out his wife cheated.
Basically, the contract that they had with him, all of his family life had to be good. But everything was wiretapped because he couldn't tell them about any of the work that he was doing right there. Like his whole house was bugged, everything. So part of literally in his contract was your family conditions have to be good. And I don't know if this is the exact story. I know it was something to do with his wife, but basically they caught his wife cheating on the wiretap shit.
No.
So because his whole family was under surveillance, basically.
No. Did they know? They didn't know. He knew.
No, they told him about it, and they were trying to get him to divorce her, I'm pretty sure. So basically what he did, he talked to her, and she had no idea what he did. He told her what he did because he wasn't able to talk about his job, so that's why she thought she was cheating and went out and cheated in the first place. So they basically resolved it, but they were trying to force him to divorce her because of like them wanting to keep the family conditions good or some shit.
Yeah, it's throwing it off. Yeah.
So he basically just went out there and exposed the whole entire thing and said this is the crazier part of the story. I almost forgot this. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? He went out and exposed everything, and basically he did I think he did it without his face at first, and then he started having like mad people show up at his house. Like he had mad shit that he could just tell people were trying to kill him. So he went and did an interview with his face. They deleted his whole existence. They deleted his work records. They deleted his birth certificate, it's like school history, literally everything. The only reason that people were even able to tell that he was a real person because there was a newspaper from back in the day that they had in the archives that got him his job at the government place in the first place, and somebody found that newspaper with his name on it. But the government deleted his existence completely. Like,
so where is he now? Like
he fucking just does podcasts and then does random ass shit. Like they were talking about, basically he got the job because they were trying to get him to experiment because he put a jet engine in his Corvette when he was like 19.
What the fuck?
He was like a crazy ass scientist dude. Like he did work with MIT supposedly. Yeah. Like mad random shit. Yeah, bro.
So he got canceled. He was the first person to get canceled.
He got more than canceled. They were trying to fucking like, if he didn't do that interview, he would have probably just got killed and we would have never heard about that shit. But
what the fuck, bro?
Yeah. And the way that he described the aircrafts, do you remember when Trump released the UFO videos?
Yeah.
Bro, the way he describes everything is exactly like those videos. I swear to fucking God. Like, bro, I'm telling you, that podcast, if you like listening to podcasts, listen to that Joe Rogan one with him.
Damn.
You'll hear some crazy ass shit.
Damn.
Yep. Some crazy ass shit. And their technology had no screens, bro. It was just all the same color and like molded perfectly. It was
that's why I just kind of like, I just kind of mind my business, you know. Like I know these things are going on. I'm like, yo, I know there's aliens,
crazy shit.
I know there's crazy shit going on, but like, let me get rich first, man. Like,
literally.
Like before I get into all that shit and like try to expose some truths and shit like that. Like I'ma live a little, you know. Like I'ma know it. I'ma you know, definitely keep track of all this shit. But like, man, I'ma live a little before I start playing around with the government. Like, you know,
that shit, bro. That shit is fucking crazy.
Or if I ever do, because that shit is serious, bro.
That shit is serious.
That shit is serious, bro.
The whole world is fucked, bro. Hopefully we all get to get rich before fucking some crazy shit, bro. Like
I need my own little dome, like, you know what I'm saying? Just in case some shit happens. I need a little bubble that can just shoot me up, like
little Walking Dead shelter. Or go move to Mars with fucking Ethan.
I need to go to SpaceX.
Go to Mars, bro. I'm about to volunteer for the Mars civilization, bro.
Facts. I need to start saving now,
bro. How much did they say it was? I think it was it
millions, right? It was like
I forget if it was millions. It might have been 500,000.
No,
I swear it might have been 500,000. I could be tripping.
$500,000.
But I think per
person.
I think.
Okay, per person makes sense.
I'm pretty sure though. Literally, just the fucking like flight to get there is like a year or some shit.
A year to get there,
bro. It's like a year just to get there. It's
worth it. It's worth it if you save your life. It's worth it.
Go to fucking Mars. I don't know, bro. Like. The world is just so fucked that shit in Ukraine still going on. Fucking now China, bro. Like, tension is fucking rising.
You heard about Mexico?
Nah, what happened there?
You heard about it was like 4 American tourists went over there.
I saw that shit today.
Kidnapped them and fucking like killed 2 of them. Like, for what,
shit
man?
Is fucked, bro. When I was younger, I remember everyone used to be terrified to go to Mexico because that shit was happening mad.
I'm trying to go to Mexico.
I've always wanted to go, bro. Yeah. But those horror stories, you be hearing them all the fucking time.
Yeah, you don't know.
Did you see this shootout video between El Chapo's son and fucking them, yo?
And the helicopters and shit.
This shit looked like fucking Star Wars, bro. There was straight up fucking laser beams going on. I was like, dog, what the fuck, bro?
That shit looked like a movie, bro. It looked like a stage set. Like,
I was like, that shit literally looked like a war was going on, bro. Like,
shout out to the cameraman, you know?
Who the fuck was recording that shit? It was probably just some random ass civilian, bro, because that shit was probably visible from like anywhere within 100-mile rate, or not 100 miles, but.
Nah, man, knowing them, they were probably like telling somebody to record this shit. Like, put it
I would not be surprised, bro. Them motherfuckers, like, imagine just fucking Go to your boy's crib, bro. You got like 80 RPGs and shit just chilling in the fucking crib, like, bro.
Yeah, right.
Like,
I would not be hanging out with that dude.
Yo.
Like, what do you got going on?
Yeah, like, what the fuck, bro? Jesus fucking Christ, bro.
Yeah, man.
The world is fucked. Talk about the world being fucked. Because I feel like this is... When did Heartbreak University drop? Was it 2019 or 2020? Or do you not remember?
Talk about the world being fucked. When's your album drop?
No, because I was going to ask... I was going to ask if it was during COVID. I was going to ask if it dropped during COVID because I was going to ask about like your whole experience during the COVID. During the COVID
my
time,
bad,
yo.
bro. Damn, my bad.
Did it drop during COVID though?
It dropped a year after.
Okay.
A year after COVID. It dropped February 2021 and COVID was 2020. Well, COVID was still going on, you know what I'm saying? But like from when it started.
Yeah.
And I originally wanted to drop it like in 2020, but
Damn.
The wait was worth it though because shit, like we had enough to. Everybody was looking for work. Fucking Mike Dean was looking for work,
bro.
Like, yo,
we're gonna get into that.
Album, you know?
We're gonna get on, bro. No, but before we get into that, fucking the whole fact of that being recorded during COVID. What was your reaction when all the COVID shit happened? And do you feel like that fucked up your workflow, or do you feel like it just helped it?
I definitely feel like a little bit of both. I feel like if that COVID shit didn't happen, bro, like I really would have been on some other shit right now. You know what I'm saying? But right now, today, I'm still on some other shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm still very grateful, and I'm still like I'm on a whole nother level than I thought I would be fucking yesterday and the day before that. You know what I'm saying? But like I think if I really got to move the way I wanted to move, it would have been super. It would have been super dope, bro. But there was a lot of restrictions. At the same time, though, all those restrictions, like I said, a lot of people were looking for work. A lot of people were looking to just like it was just a lot of face-to-face shit. You know what I'm saying? As much as people were saying social distance and stuff like that, like I was doing interviews over the phone and Zoom and shit like that. But like when it came to like meeting motherfuckers, it was like, yo, let's meet over here. Like some low-key shit. Like, and it was lit. Like everybody was down to link up because everybody was trying to make moves. Everybody was trying to make money. Everybody was like, you know? So, yeah, I don't think if that COVID situation didn't happen, I don't know if I would have got Mike Dean on the album. Like I feel like he would have been super busy.
How the hell did that come about?
We were gonna get him on one song. We were gonna get him on Stranger Things, the last song on the album, and he heard it, and then he was like, "Man, I want to listen to another one." And Jas calls him in the studio. Well, we were listening to the song Stranger Things, and then Jas was like, "Man, who should we get to mix this? Like, mix this song, blah, blah, blah." He was like, Mike Dean. And I was like, damn. I was like, Mike Dean? Like, I thought you were going to...
Just jumps to fucking the best engineer, basically.
I thought he was going to say the dude next door. Like, you know, like, I was like, what the fuck, Mike Dean? He calls Mike Dean, picks up, and he was like, yo, I got this song I want to show you, blah, blah. Shows him the song, calls back. He was like, yo, send me another one. And then sent him another one. And then he asked for another one. We showed him like 3 songs. We were like, yo, can you do this one too? He was like, yeah. And then he calls the next day, and he was like, I actually want to do his whole album. I was like, what the fuck? He was like, I want to get on the phone with this kid and do his whole fucking album. Like, this kid, like, I have the whole FaceTime call. Like, we just sat on FaceTime, me, Mike Dean, and Jas, and we just literally listened to the whole album through, smoked fucking via FaceTime. Like, you know, like I was smoking one, he was smoking one, Jas was smoking one, and I'm just sitting there like just watching Mike Dean just fuck with my shit. And he would pause it and like, you know what I'm saying, like give me some like good feedback. Some good feedback and advice. Like every time he listened to a song, he was like, man, and he talks like this too, like he's like Mosa. He talks like yeah, man, he's been smoking for a long time. Talks like he's been smoking for a long time.
I could tell by the fucking amounts of weed he be posted on.
I think if there's anybody that smokes more than Snoop Dogg, it's Mike Dean for sure. For sure.
Bro, that's fucking crazy. Imagine if you told your like 10-year-old self you would get your album mixed by Mike Dean.
I wouldn't have believed it. You know, I wouldn't have believed it at all. I wouldn't have thought I would make it in that time span. You know,
that
like,
shit is crazy.
He's older now. Like he was working on while he was working on my shit. He was working on Kid Cudi shit. He was working on Travis Scott's, like a couple singles, like Franchise and shit like that. He was working on Ye's shit. He was working on He's working on a lot of motherfuckers. He was working on Man on the Moon 3, like, at the time. And that was, like, Kid Cudi's, like, it was lit, bro. Like, I was like, damn, but it kept pushing my album back. But I was just, like, honored to be the fact that he was listening to my album 1 hour, and then the next hour he's, like, working on Kid Cudi's.
And fucking Kanye. That's I'm fucking like, crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That shit is probably one of your biggest accomplishments, bro, because that shit is not, like... To get Mike Dean to fucking mix your whole project, man. Bro.
That's character. That's him, like, seeing the potential.
That's what I mean.
And shout out to Jas, you know what I'm saying, for making that connection, really, you know what I'm saying, and, like, really believing in the sound as well as Mike Dean, you know, like, it really did. It's about who you know, but it's also about who you are, you know, like, it's really, like I said, like, before we started the podcast, like, bro, like, a lot of people that I've run into, like, just, I feel like right now a lot of people fuck with my character, and they don't fuck, like, they fuck with the music, but they're just like, man, I just fuck with Mosa, like, and, like, a lot of people I've met are just, like, a lot of people I've met early on in my career was like, man, I didn't even know you made music.
Really?
Yeah, and then just because they fucked with me, they were just like, yo, I'm about to listen to your music now, you know what I'm saying?
That's how they started listening.
You know, and then it wasn't, you know, from on my end, it's not half bad. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with my music, you know. Bro. So Mike Dean fucks with my music. So people can't tell me shit right now. Like, I felt great about that. That's definitely one of my biggest accomplishments.
That's a huge fucking accomplishment, bro.
Yeah.
That's a huge accomplishment. That is fucking crazy still. Like, I remember when Nick first showed me your project, he told me that, and I'm like, bro, what?
Yeah, bro, like, shit. Type of shit to get your eyes hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, type of shit to make you, like, really reflect on everything that's try to push you away. You know, I'm like, damn, like, even if it was like Jas calling, like, regardless, it's Mike Dean, he could have said no.
Yeah, because 50% of it, bro, is character. How you were just talking about character, like, you could have the best music in the world, if you aren't a fucking good human being and you don't know how to talk to people, you ain't gonna be able to do shit.
Yeah, people are gonna treat you like, bro, you hang with shit, you smell like shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people are going to just, like, treat you like shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're just not that type of person that's, like, going to be just, like, genuine, man. You just got to be genuine in this shit, bro. Like, in order to stay in this shit for longevity and to, like, live this long, have a long career, like, you got to be genuine, especially with your fans, especially with the people you're working with. Has to be real connections, you know? Like, you can only scumbag for so long. Seriously, I've seen it.
Bro, it always bites people in the ass. Whoever is a scumbag gets fucking nipped in the ass.
I've seen it, and it's always the scumbags that's trying to point out who's going to make it or not, you know? And then the motherfuckers that they're like, nah, it's not.
And they be gatekeepers, bro.
Yeah,
fuck gatekeepers. Fuck gatekeepers.
They're gatekeepers.
If you gatekeep, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Facts.
Cameras. I don't know which camera to look at, because we got 3 cameras now.
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you, whatever camera. I think that's the one. That is the one. Bro. Yeah. But back on track about the project. Damn.
My phone.
Back on track about the project though. Fucking, what was it like putting in? Because did you have SoundCloud projects out too?
Yeah, bro.
You had a bunch.
I was flooding SoundCloud.
Did you archive a bunch of them?
Yeah, I did. I probably archived like 70 songs on SoundCloud. Yeah.
Damn. But that was your first project on all platforms?
Yeah,
Heartbreak University?
Yeah, that's my first one. It's crazy. They were trying to tell me it's not an album, you know what I'm saying?
Really?
Like, I was like, Nate, what are you talking about? Like, that's an album, bro. That's a fucking album. Mike Dean touched it. It's an album, you know? Like, but it was only certain people that were trying to tell me it wasn't. And it was just politics at that point. I was just like, nah, this is an album, you know? I'm calling this shit an album.
Definitely an album, bro.
But, I think it was definitely an album that was it wasn't 100% my control. You know what I'm saying? Like, the cover art, I had nothing to do with it. Like,
I love the cover art. I love the cover art.
I love the cover art too. I love everything about the album. I got it tatted on me, you know what I'm saying? But
the cover art is so fire.
Yeah. The cover art is what sticks out the most, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the artist that made it, Croven. Like, Chris Robbins, he's fucking phenomenal artist.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that was an idea that, like, everybody kind of put together, and the track list as well. It was like everybody put together everything. But, like, this next album that I'm working on is really gonna be, like, damn near like my debut album. You know, it's really gonna be like me now. You know, it's really gonna be 100% me, because like the way I've been moving lately, it's just been 100% solely off of like our shit, like me, my friends, and like people I grew up, people who really got to see this like and know my character. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like I'm finally steering the wheel rather than just like sitting in the passenger or in the back seat and people are like, yo, change the song, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go record
your
another song.
opinion over anyone else's now.
Yeah, right now it's really my opinion over anyone else's, respectfully, and like that's how my creative flow is just gonna reach like its full potential now, you know. So this next album, and I'm actually gonna shoot the cover art for it this weekend, but this next album is gonna be crazy. Like when I put this cover art out, people are gonna be like, so this is the type of artist he is. Because my first album cover, like, you don't really get to see what type of artist I am. Like, you just fucking see, like, colors and, you know, like a cartoon, like a character. Like, it was kind of like bringing a character to life. But it was like, I felt like people were trying to, around that time, including myself, pinpoint the type of person I was. But really, I just got to be myself. Yeah. And I feel like I got a lot of time to just chill with myself, be with people who fuck with myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, rather than people who are like trying to be like very industry and like be too strategic and tell me I have to do this and that. Like, now I got to like learn the game and pick what I liked from it and just add my sauce to it. And yeah, this next album is definitely like the Mosa album, like the Mosa album. Heartbreak University, like I love it. It's forever in my heart. But this next album is definitely game changer for sure.
You know what's crazy that I didn't even realize until you just gave that whole spiel? All the unreleased songs that I've heard you play and the songs that I've heard you record here are completely different from that project, and I never really put it together until now. Like the fucking I don't know if you remember, you played with one on the CD beat. It was like, fuck that regular time. The clap when I walk in.
Oh, fuck that regular.
You know what
100 endorsements.
Yep. I need 100. That shit, like shit like that, bro.
That's me, bro.
I fucking love that shit, bro.
That's me, bro.
I love that shit, bro.
That's me, bro. Like,
people don't know what it's going to sound like, but is that what the project's going to sound like?
Yeah, damn near. It's going to be a lot of shit where it's going to be a lot more heartfelt. I mean, Heartbreak University, like, there's a lot of specific songs in there that, like, you get that feel. But then there's also a lot of industry-ass songs and that shit that I had to put in, you know what I'm saying? Because I was around a lot of that industry stuff at the time. Now I'm around myself. I get to, like, you know, like, genuinely just, like, put that type of music, what type of music I want to put into the album, rather than just, like, being like, oh, it's good if we put this out for this crowd and then this out for this crowd. Like, nah, I get to focus on my crowd now. Yeah. You know, rather than trying to find my fan base, I'm just like, just come here. Yeah, like, just welcome, you know. Definitely songs like that. You can expect a lot of heartfelt stuff. You can expect a lot of captions. You can expect a lot of
captions.
Yeah.
A lot of captions.
A lot of fucking captions. You can expect a lot of double backing, like play that shit back, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of riddles, a lot of stories that are gonna be told on this album, and overall, a lot of, like, I just want people to learn something when I put this album out. Like, I really want people to learn to kind of what I went through. Just like, no matter what it is you're going through, the best way to go is just yourself. It's just be yourself. And like, I just want that type of fan base where everybody's just, bro, like, all different types of people, bro. Like, everybody, like, I wanna bring the most gothic person and the most hood dude in the same room, and they're just like, you fuck with Mosa, I fuck with Mosa, like, we boys, like, you know what I'm saying, like, or you know, we turned up, like,
having that variety to the audience rather than just one select demographic of people.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
It's good that you dabble with different genres, bro, because it gets, in any artist watching this, that you make the same exact fucking genre of music, bro, that shit gets so boring. Yeah, like, bro. branch out, try something new. If you've just been spitting bars nonstop the whole time, try getting melodic. Because every single artist I know that's been doing the same genre forever and just doesn't change up, the second they try a new one, they're like, what the fuck? And then they just love it. And they're good at it 90% of the fucking time. Yeah. And if they're not good at it right away, you can get good at it. Like you were fucking talking about. Just apply yourself to shit.
Yeah, you can't be scared. You can't be scared of what the next person is going to think about it. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I feel like a lot of these motherfuckers say people just make somebody who's making, like, strictly drill music, and then they try to transition to R&B after dropping, like, 10 drill songs. Like, their crowd is going to be like, whoa, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares? Who cares? Like, I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying? And that's where your character comes in as an artist. Like,
because if you have the character, you'll be able to do it seamlessly.
Yeah, people are going to be like, yo, I don't care what kind of song he drops. I love this person. You know what I'm saying? He or she. Like, I love this person. Like, there's a lot of artists like that. Like, Travis, you know what I'm saying? Like, Future. It's like the greats. It's like the people who are really, really up there, you know? Ye, Drake, like...
none of them don't have a personality.
Yeah.
None of them don't have a personality.
None of them is like, you can't box them in.
Yeah.
You can't box them in, bro. You can't box those type of people in at all. And like and it starts now. It starts at such a young age of your career, like early on in your career, where you just have to just start, get your listeners used to, whether it's one person a day, get that person used to hearing a lot of different shit from you, you know? Don't just follow these trends, okay? Like, you can follow these trends. Drill music is hot right now, but I'm going to drop my fucking bars. I'm going to drop my melodic shit. I'm going to drop my R&B shit. And then I'm going to just surprise you guys with some trendy shit that's going on, like a drill song or something, you know? But this album, I don't think there's going to be no drill shit. I don't want to do none of that, you know? It's kind of like, that's not me. But, I have songs like that. I have this song called Repeat. It's like a drill beat, but it's a love song. You know, it's like
what the hell?
It's my way of doing it, and it's lit. A lot of people fucked with it. So you just gotta get you gotta. It's like serving a plate of food. You're not gonna just serve a big ass plate of rice. Put some chicken on the side. Put some veggies on the side. You know what I'm saying?
What's variety?
Yeah. What's for dessert, man? What's to drink? Like. You gotta give everybody
options.
5 course, like you know, you gotta be a 5 course artist, you know. But
that was some great advice, bro. That was some great advice for artists watching this shit.
Yeah, facts.
How would you recommend they go about finding their sound?
Finding your sound, just listen to a lot of music you like, and then also go through periods of time where you listen to no music, and then also go outside. And have a lot of different conversations with men and women, adults and children, and, you know, like, everybody, man. Like, you got to talk to all different types of people in this world, man. It's like every time I get in the studio, it's a little bit confusing for me. It's tough for me because I actually challenge myself. It's like a psychology fucking session. Like, I'm thinking of what's the state of the world in right now? You know, what's the hottest thing they're talking about right now? Okay, they're talking about Selena Gomez, Hailey Bieber. Okay, let me say a Hailey Bieber, Selena Gomez bar in here for everybody to feel that, you know, like, whatever it is. And you really just got to, like, be in tune and tap in. You got to be here right now. Don't be there's a lot of motherfuckers that want to be the introvert artists, and they're just like, nah, I don't want to be on social media. Like, yeah, you could do that after you do what you have to do, and like be on the page. Like, you have to be out there. Like, you have to do those things, you know, this day and age. Like, unfortunately, like, it's not like 2015, 16 where we could just blow up on SoundCloud and people don't even know what we look like, you know. Yeah. But now it's like you really have to be out, showing your face, doing this and that. Like, you just gotta live a little in order to, like, change the type of music you make. Live a little, man. Like, these motherfuckers be making drill music because they're just stuck in the streets so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, go to the mountains. I go to the mountains. I go to the mountains a lot with my friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just go to the mountains, and we've done the street shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've done the street shit. We've done the pop shit. We've done the fucking. We've gone to rock band concerts. Like, we've gone to rap concerts. Like, bro, we do all that. Fires at the beach. Like, nigga, I'm not just throwing dice on the street with my dogs. Like, we could do that, but we've been do that. We've done house parties. We've done shit like that. But, like, it's time to move on from that. If I'm making an album around that, I'm gonna make sure I'm in that environment. You know what I'm saying? And that's me at the end of the day, because, like, my character is just I'm the motherfucker that's making music. You know, like, so it don't matter what it is, bro. Like, some people be like, nah, I can't leave the streets. or like, nah, I can't, or nah, I hate rap music, or like, you know, and it's just like, bro, like, live a little, man. Like, just live a little, and you will find that sound. Like, have different conversations. Have friends that's gonna like talk about different shit than you would talk about. Like, I have this one friend, my friend Nick. He just talks about aliens all the time. You know, like he'll talk about like opening my third eye all the time, and I'm just like, yo, I'm like, there'll be days where I'm talking to him about it, and I'm like, and I'll sit there and I'll listen to it and I'll soak it in because I have to. I have to, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's my friend, and he feels a way about something, and I need to know more about it. But I feel that way about aliens too. I know, but it's just like at the same time, like I said, I'm the type of person to be like, I'm gonna mind my own business. But he's the type of person to be like, I'm gonna go figure this shit out right now, and we're gonna go do this about it. And I'm like, yo, like, nah, like, but everybody, man, you gotta listen to whatever it is, the sad songs, the good songs, the happy songs, the fucking drill songs, the country songs, the rock songs, like, everything, bro. There's bars in all of that. Across
all three, or whatever genre, 3 artists that you would say have influenced your music the most.
3 artists that influenced my music the most.
That was also great advice, by the way. Yeah, you're dropping some gems in here. There's a lot of reels already.
Yeah, I haven't. You're not facts. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about storming out at one point.
When I said what's it called? The reason the world got fucked is because your album dropped.
Nah, that was funny as hell. That was funny as hell.
Top 3 musical influences. I'm curious about this because you'd be a genre bender. Yeah, little avatar, music avatar.
Yeah, man. I mean, bro, I had this conversation the other day. Like, I've gone through a period of time where I've listened to a lot of different artists. Like, and it'll be like in a year, I'll have, on the average in a year, I'll have probably like 5 different favorite artists around the time. Like, there'll be a point in time where I'm like only listening to this artist, and another point in time, and it's changed so much, man. But like growing up, I really looked up to 50 Cent a lot. I looked up to Wayne a lot. I looked up to Drake a lot. I looked up to Chris Brown. I say the way I move and the way I like to think, I really got a lot of that shit from 50. The way I want to rap and really just like bar up and shit like that, I feel like I got a lot of that from Wayne, just listening to Wayne songs and shit like that. Eminem too. And the reason why I say 52 is because like I'm always moving as a unit with my guys. Like it's really the G unit. Like, I swear to God, like I don't go nowhere without my guys. I can't go nowhere.
I don't think I've ever seen you by yourself. That's why when you walked in earlier, I was like, wait, you're by yourself? And you're like, no,
you crazy. There's actually like 4 more people in the car. Like, you know?
What?
Nah, I'm playing.
I was about to be like, what the fuck?
Nah.
I'll be like, what, bro? You moving around like the president? What the fuck?
Nah, but for real though, like we've gone to the bars like 30 deep. I swear to God, like we've gone deep, and people are like, yo, who the fuck is walking in? And it's like just us, like we're just like, yo, we all going out, and we all going out. Like that's how it is.
Damn, bro.
But yeah, definitely that from 50, Barred Up and all that shit from like Wayne, and then like obviously like my most musical influence, Drake. You know, like that's, to me, that's the GOAT. That's the dude who really like, man, that's one of the dudes that got me here, bro. Like I've always looked up to him so much that I wanted to meet this dude, and then I met him.
What was that like, bro? Because you saying all of that, what the fuck?
Meeting Drake, man, he's just lit, bro. He's cool. Like he's everything I thought he would be. I was like, man, I know he's gonna be cool as hell. Like I could just tell by his music. I know he's gonna be just like anybody else, bro. He needs his space. He doesn't need to be talking to everybody. Like I'm the fucking probably the 10th millionth person he's met.
Yeah.
So he's just like scram, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he'll talk to me, like he shows me love and shit like that. But like I'm not gonna be forcing it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my idol. I want to keep it at that. I don't want to. I feel like when I first met him, I was like, yo, this could be my boy. And then I was like, nah, he's way older than me. You know what I'm saying? Like I got my own clique and shit. Like, you know, I'd rather just look at him as my idol, man, and like keep shooting, striving for greatness. Cause once I got to that point where I met him, I was like, okay, now what? You know, I was like, fuck, like, was this all a facade? Like, what, did I just do all this shit, like, just to meet Drake? And I was like, Nah, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, nah, I need to do something else, man. But, like, shout out to Drake, man. Like, he really, if there wasn't an artist like Drake, I wouldn't be as inspired as I was to become the artist I am today. Like, that motherfucker is the fucking GOAT, like, the greatest. There's nobody, Wayne, you know what I'm saying? But, like, you know, Wayne was, like, who introduced me to Drake. I would listen to Wayne a lot, me and my brother. And then Drake was coming out, and, like, I heard his, So Far Gone, and like I was just hooked. Like 6th grade, 5th grade, I was like, damn, like this is the greatest, man. And between those time periods, I listened to a lot of different artists as well. But like, man, longevity, it speaks for itself. Like, look who we're still talking about today. That's
facts. That's facts. I think we are in such a better music period than we realize. Because I feel like I'm leaving people out, but Drake, The Weeknd, and Ye in particular. Like, and also there's so many that died and shit. But we've had so many artists that have just had these crazy ass fucking runs that.
The Weeknd, bro. The fact that you said The Weeknd is crazy. I always forget to mention The Weeknd.
Bro, I love The Weeknd. The Weeknd is my favorite artist.
Oh.
Favorite artist. Did you go to the Gillette show?
No, I didn't, bro. I wish.
It was so fire.
Really?
That shit was fire. That was the best. Besides that and St. Pablo concert, it tied for best concerts I've ever been to. Yeah, that shit was crazy. That was my first time going to a concert in like a stadium. Yeah. Yeah, fucking fireworks. They had a floating moon and shit, bro.
What?
Mad random ass shit, bro. That shit was fucking insane. He had a bunch of girls dancing in red dresses, fucking walking out and shit. They had mad fire like throughout it.
You know who else though? Who else? Like the greatest concert I've ever been to, bro. This was 2 years ago. I went to it. Justin Bieber.
Really?
Bro,
Bieber's so fire.
God, bro, I vouch for that. I vouch for Bieber like I'm vouching for myself, bro. Like,
I can't lie, bro. When we were younger, everyone, it used to be so corny in that like baby era. And then Boyfriend dropped and shit, and it was like a shift, bro. It was like a shift, yeah. But then fucking like now, bro, like adult Bieber, bro, his music, ever since that Maria I'm Drunk feature, bro, all the music that he has dropped is fucking hard as fuck.
Light-skinned Bieber. When he hit that light-skinned Bieber stage, he was out in the clubs doing all the bad shit. I was like,
he got fucking activist banned.
Yeah, no cap.
Bieber got activist
for real, bro. Like Justin Bieber, bro. Like if it's not Drake, is like he's up there too, bro. Like Justin Bieber, like this might be a little touchy. This might be a little touchy, but Justin Bieber really had like kids.
I forgot about Bieber though. That's another person.
Remember he had like cuts for Bieber.
Oh, I forgot.
That was the craziest
shit, bro. They did that shit with X too when X died.
Yeah, no,
that shit is fucked.
That was the shit. But like, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard. That's like some Michael Jackson shit. I was like, yo, like, it's sad. It was sad to like really see that as like a middle schooler and shit. But like, as I got older, now I think about it, I'm like, that is the scariest like position to be in as an artist, to have that much power. It's like, be careful with how much power you have, because like, bro, like, I mean, not even just that, like, you know what I'm saying? I know that was super touchy. That was
but crazy. It's like, it's true, bro. You just brought a new conversation to this episode, bro, because that is a very good point. Being in a position of power like that, everyone wants to be in it so bad.
Yeah, bro. I mean, even Drake has to deal with that type of power.
One time, definitely does.
One time in Houston, I was with Jas and Drake. Drake sits down with us. He's talking about we're just talking about the night, what's gonna like go down and stuff like that. And he was just like, man, the energy's kind of weird. He said something about the air tonight. He's like, something's in the air, like it's just, like the energy's kind of off, no? And he looked at me, looked at Jas, and I was just like, yeah, it's kind of off. If Drake's saying the energy's off, I'm like, I felt great. But Drake said the energy was off, so I was like,
alarms going up.
I was like, yeah, bro, the energy is definitely off in here, bro. I gotta figure this shit out. And then, but in my mind, I'm like, bro, I'm having the greatest time of my life. Like, Drake's right here. Like, what are you talking about? But you really think about it, you can't wake up he's a human being, bro. You can't wait. So is Justin Bieber, so is The Weeknd, all these artists, bro. They can't wake up every day with 100% battery. You know what I'm saying? Against millions of people who have 100% battery potential as well. Even if it's like 1 million people with 50% battery, like obviously your 100 is always going to stay 100 and you can hold it down and shit like that. But there's going to be some days you're going to wake up, you're going to be moving around on 80%, 60%, and there's going to be a motherfucker that's on 100, like ready to fucking talk down on your name, put some weird ass shit out in the air about your name, like how, like shift your energy, bro. And it's like, you just it's a scary game to be into, having that type of influence, because bro, you're being talked about. That motherfucker's probably chilling right now. All these motherfuckers are probably chilling right now. We're just talking about them. You know what I'm saying? But how many people are doing this, are talking about them right now? You know what I'm saying? Or a lot of people are talking about them in a negative way as well.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's like hundreds of thousands of conversations going on right now about all those people.
Yeah, bro. There's definitely hundreds of thousands out of all those people put together. There's definitely hundreds of thousands at once going on right now, whether it's music being played or conversations being had. These motherfuckers, bro, even with relationships, back to that fucking Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber thing, like
they're all up in people's business.
Yeah, people are all up in people's business so much that it throws shit off, bro. Like, I'm sure that shit kind of, I hope not. I hope it doesn't, but I'm sure that shit kind of fucks with their relationships. You know what I'm saying? That's why people say, like, artists can't have girlfriends and stuff like that, you know? And that's why I keep my relationship so private. Like, I keep my shit private, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I don't want nobody to know anything, you know? Literally. I don't want nobody to know anything about my life. Only the shit I want you to know. Like, I'm putting this song out and I did this, and you know what I'm saying? But, like, you don't need to know about my private shit, bro. Like, because as soon as people know that type of stuff, their energy could really just throw it off, bro. Like, people could, even if it's something they want good for you, even if what I want good for you is not what you want good for you. You know what I'm saying? I could be like, yo, man, I hope he makes it home safe. But instead, like, you're like, man, I'm going to actually stop at the store first. And I didn't even think of that. I'm just like, I hope he makes it home safe. And then you go to the store and, like, something happens at the store. And it's just like, man, like, something, like, anything. My good for you could be, like, anything, bro. But it's just like, nah, like, yeah, that's cool. But I wanted this for myself instead. But when you give people that type of access, unfortunately, like, you know, laws of attraction and the power of the tongue, like, everything you put out there it's real, man. Like, you know, whether if it's a nobody or somebody, like, it's out there. You know,
you spitting some facts. You came ready to talk today.
Man, I just took a shit before this.
Bro, it's funny because you're just spitting facts, but then also there's just these comedic ass moments throughout it.
For real, bro. Like, I'm light on my feet right now. I'm light on my toes. Just flowing. You an introvert or extrovert? Both, man. Like, I'm really both, bro. Like, I can be an introvert, but, like, I know when I'm out, I'm outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, like, sometimes I'll do my introvert shit outside. I'll be on my phone. I don't want to talk to nobody. But, like, bro, when I'm active just because, like, I'm Mosa, bro. Like, I'm Mosa, bro. Like, people want to see me and people want to feel me when they see me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be a boring ass dude like, hey, what's up? Like, I've met artists like that and I'm like, bro, you whack. And I stopped listening to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when people run into me, like, I always try to think of something to make them remember me by. Like, there was this one time I had a show in Houston, and it was like the end of the show. I just performed, blah, blah, blah. Like, it was a show with the baby. He did like a surprise show. It was lit. Mad people were there and shit. And then there was some people that wanted to meet me outside. And I was like, damn, I got to think of something like different. How they going to meet me? And this was mad random. I don't know what told me to do this. Someone was like, okay, there was food in front of me. So I was like, okay, I'm going to grab this food, some chicken wings. And I was like, I'm about to just walk up to this dude, walk up to this group of people that wanted to meet me, eating chicken wings. So when they see me, they're going to be like, yo, man, I met Mosa. He was eating chicken wings. He was like, what's up, bro? And it was lit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like the smallest thing. But I was like, I got to do something for them to just, like, rather than just me going up to them and be like, yo, what's up? Like, I was like something, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to show them a little bit of myself. Like, you know, just in case they do see me in a vulnerable environment, they're already used to it. Just like I said back earlier to dropping music, like, make sure you get your listeners comfortable with them hearing all sides of you. Just like your viewers are seeing all sides of you.
And comfortable with you in general.
Yeah, bro, what the fuck? I just got up over, I haven't seen you in a minute. I was like, yo, bro, I'm gonna go take a shit. I'm out. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm gonna just be myself. Because if I go do that shit privately, people are gonna be like, is he taking his shirt off? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro.
Open book shit.
Bro, I'm gonna say that shit. Like,
open book shit. Respect.
Yeah, man, respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, excuse me,
bro.
I'm not trying to be nasty, but, like, bro, I'm just saying, like, for real, like, just be myself all the time, bro.
How long did it take you to get like that? Were you always like this?
I feel like I was kind of always like this, but then I hit a point in my life where I felt judged a lot. Like when I was actually like starting to make music, I was always getting like fucking threats. I was always getting like people trying to diss me, like people just hating on me because like this girl or that girl, or people just didn't fuck with me because like I was just so me. So then I was like, damn, maybe I shouldn't be so me. And like I kind of went through a point of time where I was like, yo, I need to chill out. Like, and I'd be very timid and like a nervous person, and I'd be like flinchy. Like I'd be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like I always be careful what I say and stuff like that. I also got in trouble as a kid with the laws before, and it kind of fucked me up like mentally. I got to feel that how the system just treats you differently just for being a minority, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of took away, when I was a kid, it kind of took away, dude, this dude's going in right now. He's going in right now. But it kind of, dead ass. But it kind of took away from me my freedom as a young, you know what I'm saying, Latino kid growing up. Like I felt like I had to be
Don't quote me on this, but don't hold that against me. You're Dominican, right?
Yeah. I'm
my whole step family's Dominican.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something. I thought you were gonna say like a different culture. I was like,
oh no,
bro.
I was like, nah. I live with like 3 Dominicans.
Yeah, no, I'm Dominican, bro. I'm Dominican, man. But growing up, like I definitely felt like I had an identity crisis because of going through that, and then on top of that, people judging me constantly, and then on top of that, my older brother moved out at a young age at like 15, 16, so I was like 10, 11 years old, and then your idol just kind of just leaves you. And
damn, he moved out that early?
Yeah, and then I ended up leaving my house around like 14, you know.
What the fuck?
People didn't know that. Like I was just sleeping at friends' houses. Sometimes I'll just like hang out with friends like for an extended long time and pretend that I crashed there, but like I really couldn't go back home, you know what I'm saying? I could, but it was like, I don't know. Like my parents would always be like, "Oh, what? You don't want to do this? Get the fuck out the house." I was like, "Fuck."
Damn,
like,
bro.
But I did go through an identity crisis, man. But as soon as I started like, as soon as I like graduated high school and started working 9 to 5s, I had like 3 jobs at one point, man.
Didn't you work at Target? Did you post that the other day on your story?
No, I worked at Best Buy.
Best Buy, yeah. It was the Best Buy card. You were like, I'm going to sell this one day.
Yeah, bro. I think Best Buy really helped me out a lot with just my identity, like really being able to, because I was going to work smiling all the time, and my managers hated that shit.
Really?
And I was like,
why the fuck they hate that?
Just hating, bro. Like, and I was a real like depressed kid, but like when I went to work, I was seeing everybody that fucked me. I was like, yo, like what's up? Like turned up, and they hated that shit. But that was the one place I was like, hell nah, you're not knocking this shit from me. Like I'm turned up, and like it made me just love myself, bro. Like people were going to work and they'd be like, yo, you Mosa, right? You know what I'm saying? Once that shit started happening, I was like, man, like I gotta love myself, bro. Like I gotta love myself, and I became more mature as a person. I traveled the world a little more. I traveled the U.S. a little more, and then I just I did a lot of shit alone. Went through heartbreak alone, lost friends alone. You know what I'm saying? Due to deaths, due to just like situations where like people just did me wrong and shit like that, and that shit just kind of, at the end of the day, like who fucking cares, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it just got me in a mood where I just kind of shrug my shoulders, and I'm just gonna unapologetically be myself all the time, you know, no matter what. But yeah, it's the best way to be, man. It's the best way to be.
No one else will ever care more than you.
Yeah,
no one else will ever care more than you.
Yeah, man. Because sometimes I didn't give a fuck, so I'm like, so why the fuck do I care if you give a fuck? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
literally. So,
facts.
Bro, once you're able to be yourself completely unfiltered, it's like a superpower, bro.
Yeah, bro. I feel great, man.
Like, you need to get people in general. Like, I feel like everyone in this room. I haven't talked to you guys that much, but I feel like if you're chilling around him, we're all fucking like that.
Yeah, but, we all like that.
Bro, people in general, I feel like that's so rare to come by, though. Honestly, like people that are actually 100% themselves, I feel like it has to be like 20% max of the population, bro. Yeah. Are we talking about the NPCs, bro? There's so many fucking NPCs out here, bro.
Yeah, bro.
There's so fucking many of them.
It's true, bro. It's true. If you're somebody that wakes up every day and you want to do more with yourself, you're being yourself, bro. Like, you're being yourself. Because there's a lot of, you'd be surprised. There's a lot of, we surround ourselves with motherfuckers that want to do shit every day. So it's like, want to be themselves. It seems like it's a normal thing. But like, bro,
outside of our circles, bro,
this like you said, that 80%, there's a lot of motherfuckers that don't want to do shit, bro, and like don't want to wake up. When they wake up, they're just like, man, I'm gonna just get through this day and just get ready for the next day.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, like everybody I'm around wakes up and they know for sure they're like, there's more to life. And once you realize that, you're yourself. Like, you're really being yourself, bro.
People that just accept life for whatever circumstances you're stuck into, that's 80% of the population.
No matter 80%. What circumstance. You could be living in a box, but if you wake up in that box and say, man, I know there's a big-ass house out there for me. Bro, like, just go be yourself, go get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like wanting a pair of shoes. I heard Big Sean say this one time. He's like, man, if you really want, he's like, envision a pair of shoes that you really want. It's at the store. Just go to the store and go get the shoes. Go get the fucking shoes, bro. Like, it's really not that, it's not that hard, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, go, like, fuck everything else. In the process of going to chase something and going to be something and doing something great, you're being yourself.
Literally.
You're literally being yourself. You don't have time for no other gimmicks or nothing else, bro. You don't have time to act like somebody else. You don't have time to be overly influenced by anything else, what people are saying, doing, or what you're hearing. Like, it's just like, whatever, bro. Like, go get that shit.
Literally.
And everybody I'm around is going and getting that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what it is, bro, no matter how long it takes, everybody knows to wake up every day and go do something else, or knows that there is something else to be done.
There's always more to life, bro. Yeah, bro. There's always more to life. That literally is what makes or breaks who I hang around.
Yeah, I swear,
like, bro. Because, bro, it's sad. I feel like, too, you probably went through it. It sucks. A lot of the people from high school that you keep in touch with, you see them, or that you don't keep in touch with anymore, like some of your closest friends, you just see them get lost in the sauce, and you're like,
yeah, bro, I've been called fake for that shit.
But it's like, bro,
I'm not fake.
It's not being fake. It's just, there's a time and place for it. Like, it's not no love. Like, you'll probably see them, maybe once or twice a year still, but.
And I'm the same me with them. Yeah. I'm like, yo, give them a hug.
Exactly. Like, it's not like anything changed, but.
If I was fake, bro, I would not have these motherfuckers with me right now. I swear to God, bro. Like, I've had these motherfuckers with me since I was a fucking baby, like a child, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Since I was like 10, like 11. Like, I've had the same friends since I was. And the ones that wanted to change, you know what I'm saying? The ones that wanted to grow, you know what I'm saying? The ones that want to look for more.
I'm sure this group was like 10 people at one point, probably even more.
I'm telling you, bro, shit was like 50, 60. Like, it was a lot of us, bro. It's like a lot of fucking friends. And a lot of motherfuckers are doing their thing, but they're doing it at another table. You know what I'm saying? Our table just kind of broke down to like less, you know what I'm saying, than that. And it's like, shout out to that table. You know, we'll send them shots here and there. But it is what it is. We're not worried about anybody else. Like, we're worried about who's at our table. That's it. And it is what it is, bro. Like, it's nothing fake about this shit. Like, you just gotta work, bro. You just gotta want more. You just gotta be inspiring when I'm around you. You just gotta, like, say things that's gonna, like, lift me up or lift yourself up. Like, I don't want no sorry for themselves type of nigga around me. I don't want no nigga that doesn't want to do nothing. Like, bro, like, there's always a way, bro. There's always a fucking way. If there's a will, there's a way. Like, really, bro. I went to Jamaica and I saw where Usain Bolt was from. I was like, yeah, bro. I'm complaining about where I'm from. I was like, yo, motherfuckers is crazy, bro. When I was in Houston, I would come back here and I'm like, yo, bro, people are kind of acting out of, like, too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have a lot of struggles over here too. I saw a lot of struggles over there too. It was different type of struggles. Yeah. Different type of struggles, you know what I'm saying? Different type of people. But then when I went to Jamaica, I was like, yo.
Like, nothing ain't shit over here compared to that shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I was like, yo, you guys are, like, being babies, bro. Like, just man up, man. Like, I swear to God, I saw the school he was from, like, his little, like, neighborhood, everything. Shit. I was like, yo, this motherfucker made it out of this just by running fast. He ran his way out of there.
That shit is fucking
crazy,
bro. There's always, like, whatever you want to do, there is a way. Yeah. If you put your mind to it and you put enough dedication to it, bro. Facts. No matter what. People need to stop bitching and stop making fucking excuses, bro. Because 90% of most people's lives, bro, is literally just making fucking excuses. Yeah, facts. Like you were talking about, they're like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I'll do it next week.
We all do
I'll do it next month. Yeah, we all do it to an extent, but really, I feel like the first step is just taking initiative with something like you making music in the first place and being like, oh, I'm going to do this. So many people won't even take that fucking first step, bro.
Yeah, bro.
They won't take anything upon themselves that they actually want to fucking do. And it's just
bro.
fucked up. And honestly, I think society, like schools in particular, promote that shit. Yeah. I feel like a lot of the school systems, bro, they literally just want you to be like a fucking statistic. They want you to just do the normal fucking thing, bro. Like,
because the people who's teaching you are normal people, you know what I'm saying? No offense. I've had some teachers who were inspiring as hell, man.
But I've had a lot of bad ones too.
Yeah,
you probably have too.
Yeah, exactly. But like I've never had, you know what I'm saying, no disrespect, I've never had a teacher that I was like, you make me want to teach.
Yeah.
I had teachers that made me want to teach in other ways. And those were the teachers that were like, bro, fuck this. Yep. Go follow that. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And like those were the teachers that I wanted to be like in that way, but not just a teaching way. Like I was like, we need those type of people at the end of the day. Like we need people that are gonna give you that push to get to the next step. That people that are gonna wait at that checkpoint for you, and they're gonna be like, yo, keep going. I'm gonna wait for the next person to get up. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. Shout out to our 9-to-5 workers and generation before us. Shout out to shout out to the generation before us that's really giving us this platform or giving us this world that we live in now to where we could have so many entrepreneurs. Like if it wasn't for the generation before us, we wouldn't have been able to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Because I feel like before it was like fucking a tiny little list. You could probably fucking read it on like a little pamphlet. Now it seems like fucking everyone used to know like one person that owned a business. Now you could ask most people and they know like 5, and it's fucking amazing, bro.
Yeah.
It is fucking amazing.
Yeah, now it's just about being who's different.
Literally.
Right? Like, who's different, man. And how to be different, be yourself. Because everybody's fucking different, bro. You know?
Really, bro. And shout out to everyone fucking that's actually being themselves and fucking chasing whatever you're chasing. Whether it's you're a mechanic, I don't know what. Whatever you're chasing, if you're an applied person and you actually have goals, shout out to you. Yeah, shout out to you. I want to double back, though, because you brought up Houston. How was the Houston move?
It was lit, man. I went over there. I didn't know a single soul, and then I left there, and I knew the whole fucking Houston, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew me. So I did what I had to do. You know, and I'm ready to do that shit all over the world. It's kind of like a presidential campaign. I made my mark in Houston. I got everybody's vote. I got everybody's vote en masse. Got a lot of people's vote in L.A., New York, Florida, Vegas. It's time to just do that shit all over the world, man. You know, it's time to go everywhere and kind of preach why everybody should vote for me, you know?
Where do you want to go next?
I don't know. I have no idea, man. I have no idea, man. Like, I want to leave the country. I want to do something out of the country, just kind of like.
You got people in DR fucking with you?
Yeah, what? I have mad people in DR fucking with me.
That's fucking crazy.
I got mad people in Argentina fucking with me, like Venezuela, DR, Puerto Rico, Mexico, like Brazil, like any like Latino type Latin like people, like they fuck with me like heavy because they see who I'm with. They see at the end of the day, like
I meant to ask about Anuel too.
Anuel?
Yeah, Anuel.
Yeah, Anuel fucks with me, you know what I'm saying? He's just he's another one of those artists he's at that level, and it's all about, okay, what is this kid gonna do next? He has my support, but like, when's he gonna drop that song that I could repost? When's he gonna make that next move that I could really show love to? Cause I do it. I don't want to be I don't want to be a hypocrite and sit here and be like, man, they, like all these artists that I've met, they didn't show me love, blah, 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 they're not posting me, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, bro, like, I get it. Like, I really know how it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of artists from Massachusetts that are like, yo, mad at me because I didn't post them up. But then there's a lot of artists from Massachusetts that are like,
even post you.
That are, yeah, I mean, I don't care about that, but it's like, it's about that, a lot of artists that are like, I see you at the top. And that's how I gotta be. That's how you gotta be with everybody, man. Like I don't owe you nothing. You don't owe me nothing. Just meet me at the top. Come with me, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all it is to it. Don't take offense to anything, man. Like I learned last year to stop being personal. Stop taking things personal from people that don't know me personally. You know, even if it is my idols, even if it is like motherfuckers that I've known for like 6 months or so. Like at the end of the day, bro, there's not a single soul that knows me 100% personally. So, it is what it is, bro. Like, yeah, I don't know what else to go from there. Like real talk, like just can't take too many things personally when it comes to like reposts and who's showing you love or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, go fuck with the person that's posting you. Go fuck with the person that's showing you love, even if it's one motherfucker, bro. Keep having that conversation with that person until another person chimes in, and there you go. That's an organic fan. And then you do that again, do that shit a million times over. That shit is easy.
Bro, it's facts. Nobody owes you shit.
Yeah, nobody owes you shit, bro.
Nobody ever owes you shit. Nobody ever owes you shit. How did, because I know I asked about the Houston thing, but I don't even know how it took this long to even get to this question. How did you meet Jas?
His cousin Adrian reached out to me on Instagram. He was reaching out to me for a little while, like, I think like in 2017, 2018. Like, I was just kind of doing my own thing. I was doing hella shows. I was performing for, I was opening up for like PNB Rock, Hey Boogie, Chief Keef, like anything I could take. And those are all different types of artists.
Yeah,
what you know I'm saying? Hell? There you go. That's like a street artist, it's like a rapper, and then
you just gave
R&B.
The Skittles pack of music, bro.
Exactly.
What the fuck?
And I would do every single show. I didn't give a fuck who it was. I was just like, yo, I'm there. I've done shows where people were just bland. They just looked at me and they didn't give a fuck. And I was like, damn, on to the next one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be like, fuck it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I test out every single crowd to see what was my crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like, I took those L's on purpose to see, like, are these people gonna fuck with me? You know what I'm saying? And like, I had to see that, because you're never gonna fucking know, bro, if you don't try. So, yeah, I was just doing a lot of shows, and I was putting music out. I was putting my money behind my music, man. I was going in debt, trying to promote myself. Like, Instagram promotions just came out, so I was just trying everything I was making, bro. My car was getting towed. Like I couldn't afford a lot of shit, like my bills, nothing, bro. Like, shout out to the people that were spotting me around the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, my boy John would like spot me like $20 to get a haircut. Like, I'd look crazy sometimes, and I'd be like, yo, we get 20 real quick, give me 20, get my haircut, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just really wasn't put myself in such a debt to get to where I am right now. And yeah, he reached out. I got off track, man. I'm thinking,
nah, bro, you being real as fuck, bro. I gotta say,
that shit puts me in a hole thinking about it, man. Like,
bro, you saying all that explains why you're so fucking humble.
Thank you, bro.
That definitely explains why you're so fucking humble. And also, to everyone watching this, how you're talking about people that expect shit out of you, that's the side of shit that you don't fucking see. And that's the side of the shit that you don't hear. You see fucking him with Drake, you see him with all these people. Yeah. You're not hearing about that shit. That's what it fucking takes to get there.
Yeah. Like, it's the practice, you know what I'm saying? And so yeah, I did all that. He reached out to me 2017, 2018, and then like top of 2019, I was like, it's a new year. I think it's time I start getting a little more serious and like get like an actual manager, because I had managers at the time. DJ Khaled's engineer was my manager at the time. What the fuck? Ayo Juan.
What the fuck,
Shout out Ayo Juan. That's my dog. Crazy. Family friend. Like, that's from like my family side, you know what I'm saying?
That's the dude you were talking about. What the fuck, bro? That shit is crazy.
Yeah, bro. Like, he really he helped me a lot with my sound too as well. And shout out to him, and then shout out to my boy Antonio, and then my other homie Warren at Black Links. Well, they used to manage me prior to 2019, and in 2019 I was like, man, I gotta get like a serious manager. So I was checking my DMs, like, who's hitting me up right now, and Jas's cousin Action was one of them. So I just hit him back up. I was like, yo, what's up? What do you have to offer? You know what I'm saying? And he just kind of name dropped all these people, and I was like, that sounds great. You know what I'm saying? Like, sounds great. As soon as I saw like Drake in there, I was like, all right, yeah, sold. Like, what's up, bro? Like, what could we do? You know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, man, he introduced me to Jas. I'm pretty sure like Jas's little brother ended up like paying for the flight and got me out there. So like everybody was like involved, like low key in the works, but like I was only talking to Action. Damn. But like everybody was like in tune, just waiting. You know what I'm saying? And then like I had a lot of artists at the time when I was coming back over there. Like, a lot of people weren't fucking with me. They were just like, who's this light-skinned ass kid, like, coming over here? Just like, I didn't know how to dress. Like, I was dressed so East Coast, like 2016 East Coast type shit. Like, I was just so weird to everybody over there, man. And yeah, bro, like, I was just always trying to convince Jas, like, from day one to, like, sign me. And he ended up signing me, you know. I lived with him a little bit, like a month or two in LA. He was calling me fucking every name in the book but Mosa. He called me Muscles. He called me Mimosa. He was like, what's this kid's name? Like, yeah. And I was just like, yo, whatever he called me for the day, I was like, yeah, that's my name, bro.
He calls you something different like every day?
Every fucking day, bro. And I'd be like, yeah, bro, come upstairs. I need to show you this song. He had a studio upstairs in his back house. He had like a front house and a back house. I was staying in the back house. There wasn't nothing crazy. I was sleeping on the couches and like hardwood in the studio sometimes. Like I had to thug it out a lot, man. I was living off 4x4s and shit, like splitting them with action. You know what I'm saying? Jesus, like we really went through a lot together, and yeah, man. Like it just took about like 7 months of convincing, and then like Jas was like, I'm gonna sign this kid, because like he told me no so many times. Like I'd be like, yo, come to the studio, listen to this song. He'd be like, nah. He'd be like, yeah, it's good. Sometimes he'd just get on his phone right away while I'm playing the song and I'm like singing and then he'll just get up, walk out.
Get the sad puppy eyes.
And I was like, damn, bro. Like I got told no like so many times from this one person, but like I was just so committed because I was like, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I quit my job when I got out there. I broke up with my fucking girlfriend at the time. Like I was like, yo,
you're like balls deep in this shit.
Yeah,
now.
I was like, yo, I'm all in right now.
No more plan B.
Yeah, no more plan B. My parents would always talk to me about a plan B. They were like, yeah, you always have to have a plan B. I was like, hell no, like crazy, like I'm locked in right now. And
you have a plan B, you're setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah, facts. I don't have a plan B. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was about to say something funny about plan Bs. But,
here we go. Yeah. Mid-serious talk. This is got to be the podcast with the record for most serious talks that just convert to a fucking little comedic remark. This has to break the record for that.
Facts. But yeah, man. Yeah. So he signed me around, like, I met him, like, I met Jas, like, May 2019, and then, like, I started shooting for him to sign me around, like, August 2019, September 2019, and he ended up signing me, like, April 2020.
Damn. So that was right there in COVID.
Yeah, it was quick, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why, shout out to COVID, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, fuck COVID, but, like,
how you were saying people had time to work on people.
Yeah, you had a lot of time to be intimate with anybody that was right next to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a lot of personal conversations with Jas and, like, personal conversations with action, arguments, everything. Like, it was just, like, I felt like we was in jail together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? COVID was, like, really locked down. Like, we were just locked in this fucking house. Bro. We were watching, like, 7 Dogs, me and Action. Like, we'd be poop and pee everywhere, bro. Like, fucking crazy. And then Jas would come home, like, kick back, play the game, chilling. I'm like, yo, what? It's crazy. Bro. But, like, I was like, I always shot for that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And yeah, shout out to Jas, man. Shout out to Action. Like, they really helped me kind of get this platform going on right now. Now it's time for, like, what's next, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
That shit, when you were younger, like how I was asking you earlier about, I forget if it was about the Drake, or no, it was about the Mike Dean thing. I didn't even ask about what your younger self would think about the Drake thing. But how you were saying Drake was one of your biggest influences. Would you have ever imagined, not even meeting him, I think it's even cooler, fucking that shit. Literally the dude that's basically responsible for blowing up Drake is fucking.
I didn't know that would happen. I didn't know that would happen. But I knew at some point I was linking up with Drake. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know about Mike Dean. I didn't know about Jas. I didn't know about none of this stuff that was going to happen in between. This all so happened to happen because I had this goal of just, like, meeting my idol and kind of impressing my idol, you know what I'm saying? And bro, like, all that shit just happened along the way. I just ended up working, like, really hard towards everything. I got lost in the sauce, you know what I'm saying? Like, I forgot about my idol. I was, like, very into the Mosa shit. I was in the studio every day, bro, and it was all the hard work paying off. And it was boom, right there. Like, he ended up signing me. Fucking Drake joined the live.
That shit is
crazy. He was like, yo, you hard. I was like, what? It's crazy. I was with my friends in this house, and we were just like, yo, what the fuck? Drake just joined. I was trying to play it off. I was like,
he joined your live?
Yeah, he joined the live.
Wait, what? I did not know that Drake joined your live.
Yeah, he joined.
I thought you were gonna say he joined Jas's. Wait, what the?
I was on live with Jas, and then Drake joins, and then comment some shit, and then I was just like, yo, and I was like, I played it off. I got off the camera. I go back in. I was like, Champagne Poppy. I was like, good looks, bro. And I swear to God, I was like, Champagne Poppy, VVR, good looks, bro. Yeah, I was
tried to just play.
I tried to play it off. I was geeking, bro. I was like, yo. I was like, what the fuck? Like, yo, what's going on, bro? Like, yo,
bro.
But yeah.
So that was before you met him?
Cool. Yeah, that was before I met him.
You met him?
That was before I met him, and like actually I did meet him a time prior to that. Like I went to a show of his in Vegas with Jas and everybody, like right before I was signed to them, and like we were just like checking into the hotel, and he was like right behind me, like like next to go to the
booth thing.
Yeah, to the booth thing, and like I didn't know he was behind me, and I turned around and I was like, oh shit. And I just saw him and I was like, what's up, bro? And he was like, what's up? And then I just looked away, and then Action was like, bro, you're too cool, bro. Like, he's like, you being too cool. I was just like, I don't know what the fuck to say, bro. What do you say to somebody who's heard it all, bro? Like, so I was like, I kind of just minded my own business.
Damn, bro.
But yeah, man, like I never knew a lot of this shit would happen. Yeah. I never knew a lot of this shit would happen. But I always saw the vision. You know what I'm saying? Like I always saw the bigger picture. As the days go by, there's just more details being painted into the picture. You know what I'm saying? Like I've always had this vision of me walking out into a fucking stadium, and then the next year after that, it would be like, okay, I envision me walking out to the stadium and these people with me. And then the next year after that, it'd be like, okay, I walk out the stadium with these people with me, and then all the lights are on. And then the next time after that, I'm me walking out the stadium with everybody with me, the lights are on, and everybody's singing a song of mine. And then last year, I had the vision of actually the top of this year, and it actually came true. Only part that didn't come true was like the specific song of mine that everybody was chanting. I had a vision of like my final vision to like walking out to the stadium was my outfit, and I had an all white outfit on. And I swear to God, you go to my one of my pinned videos on my page right now. It's me walking out with a white jacket into a stadium, like into a crowd with all the lights on, bro. With everybody that I thought was gonna be there.
That's manifestation.
I swear to God, bro.
That is manifestation.
I swear to God, bro. I was like, after it happened was when I was like,
what the fuck?
I was like, yo, this is what I was dreaming of, bro. Since I was like 12, like I had this vision, bro. And to the outfit, bro. To the outfit, bro.
That is fucking insane.
To the outfit. I was like, I had a white fit on, and then obviously I had an all white fit on in my dreams, but like I had a white jacket on, and I was like, close enough. Yeah, this is crazy. Like I was like, this is fucking crazy, bro. But yes, manifestation, bro. Everything that happened, like I didn't know it would happen, but I kind of knew it would happen. You know, it's expect. I'm not surprised. Yeah, I'm not surprised at all,
bro. How many times did you even meet Drake? Seems like it's a lot because you told like multiple stories.
A lot of times, man. A lot of times. He's cool, bro.
What do you? Because I don't know. I'm kind of assuming based on the way the conversation went, your parents weren't supportive of the music at first.
No, not until they see me perform in like 2018 one time.
2018?
Saw me open up for A Boogie. They surprised me. They told me, they were like, oh, can you sell us some tickets for so-and-so's kids, blah, blah, blah. I was like,
and then they just showed up.
Yeah, bro. Like, I did not expect them to be at that concert. There was mad people smoking, drinking, like underage drinking and shit. I was like, yo, and like, I'm performing. I tell this story as many times as I can because I love this story. But like, as I'm performing, I just heard somebody go like, whoa, like screaming, bro, like mad loud. And I was like, bro, that's my mom. I was like, no way. Like, I knew the scream. I was like, that's my mom, bro. And, like, there was this one flashlight. There was a bunch of flashlights, but there was this one flashlight, like,
going tweaking all out. Over I was the like, place,
while I was performing, I did what I had to do. Then I got off the stage. And then I said what's up to all my boys. And then, like, they were like, yo, your parents are here. I was like, what? And after that, they were just like, they never talked to me about playing B again.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Bro, because I was going to say, how as your parents, they're probably so proud of you.
Yeah, man. Like, they always want to know so much. Sometimes I feel bad because, like, I don't have any updates. You don't have updates every day, you know? Yeah. And it kind of frustrates me. Like, my dad would just, like, he'll just talk to me, like, oh, man, what's new? Like, what are you going to do next? Like, why aren't you active? Blah, blah. And I'm just like, I wish I could tell you. Like, I really don't know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't know what's next, man. Like, just like I didn't know I was going to have Mike D on fucking thing. Just like I didn't know Jas was on. Like, I didn't know my relationship with, like, certain people were going to be this way. Like, I don't know what's next, you know? And now that everybody's trying to get involved, so, like, a lot more, I just feel like I gotta figure something out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta know what's next because, like, I do feel bad for keeping people waiting a lot for my music and for my word. And
you dropped like 2 weeks ago, or no, the first week of February you dropped.
Yeah, I did. I've dropped 2 songs this year so far. I dropped Can't Complain and then Lonely. But Lonely, I didn't really announce so much. I just kind of put it out.
Because I was pissed, bro. Because when I was going back, you posted it on your story the other day, but I was just spinning your shit on the way here. And we dropped our playlist, and I was like, bro, when you posted it, I'm like, but you posted it like the day after the song playlist came out. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I'm like, I couldn't fucking put that shit in there. I had no idea.
I know, bro. I know. It's all good. You know
what I want to ask you about? Because I don't know if you've been doing it lately, but last year you were dropping mad shit on SoundCloud.
Yeah,
like it seemed like at one point, like almost every week or every other week, you were just dropping shit on SoundCloud, and I fucking loved that.
I did 16 consecutive weeks of dropping music. That shit is fire. I was playing on 30, and then I was just like, I'm giving them too much sauce. Like somebody was like, "Yo, relax." I was like, "All right, I'm gonna relax."
So you did 4 months of dropping once a week.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I did that shit from top of like June to like September or something like around there.
That shit is fire. You know what I wanted to ask you earlier too? I'm backtracking right now. I'm kind of hopping all over the place. Cause you produce, engineer, and write your own shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you do when you hit a creative block?
I go outside.
I go
outside. I show people a lot more love than usual. I start being extra nice. Cause I just know like when I'm hitting a creative block, like I'm getting ready to hit another level.
Yeah.
I don't look at it as a stop. I look at it as a loading screen. You know, I look at it as the intermission.
I'm loving these metaphors.
Yeah, I look at it as like, okay, man, like you ever play zombies and the little music starts? And, you know,
I love zombies, bro. I was playing zombies all last night.
Yeah. No cap. It like pauses and you take a little break. You keep the crawler. You walk around. You get what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? You do what you gotta do. You go, you know, get your guns, get your perks, all that shit. And like I'm just getting ready for the next round. And anytime I hit that creative block, like sometimes I don't even listen to music. I'll go back to like. Thank God for Apple Music. They Spotify does this as well, I'm pretty sure, but Apple Music, they make playlists of your most listened to songs every year. So I'll go back to 2016, I'll go back to 2017, I'll go back to 2018, and I'll listen to all the ones that inspired me around those times that turned me up. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know Apple made those playlists, bro.
Yeah, they do. If you go to your playlist, it'll just say 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Shit, and I just listen to all my old music, and then I just wait for the universe to guide me to something intriguing, something that's gonna give me a nice fulfillment, that's gonna make me feel good, that I listen to. Like I wasn't listening to music for a little while. I just hit one like at the end of last year. I wasn't listening to music for a little while, and then a friend of mine put me onto a certain song, and that song I was just listening to like over that one song over and over and over and over again, and I was like, this is the start of my playlist. So there was this one song. I made a playlist and it had one song in it until somebody else put me on with another song, or I heard another song somewhere else, and then there was 2 songs in there. And then now it's like it's a whole new playlist. I'm back. I'm out of the block because like the universe just kind of guided me into shit that I like again, you know. And I just kind of play it out, and you just chill, you breathe. Keep pushing through it. You keep doing your push-ups. You keep trying to record, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, you're just in a cocoon, you know? And you get, when you have that block, that creative block, you're just in a cocoon, bro. Like, you're a caterpillar, like, about to turn into a butterfly. And we just keep going through that evolution over and over and over and over again. Because if I was just flowing with ideas 24/7, like, there'll be a point in time in my life where I'm just, like, flowing. And there's been points in time. But, like, sometimes, bro, it's good. Like, life forces you to calm down, bro. You have to. So that's what I do, man. I kind of go to nostalgic feelings. Really. Like, that's what takes you out of the block. Damn, anything that's nostalgic.
Giving some words of wisdom right now. I never even thought about shit like that. Yeah, bless you, too. Damn, bro. Man's dropping facts and a whole lot of fucking metaphors today.
Facts.
And a whole lot of jokes.
This is how I talk. Like, my boy Falcon from Houston, he always tells me, he's like, yo, why does Mosa always talk like he's reading out of a fucking book? And I'm like, bro, it's just, like, my friends know, like, everybody knows, like, I like joking around. I got my slang. I got my lingo, how I talk and shit. But, like, when I'm really talking about some shit, like, I'm always saying metaphors, and I'm always like, it's kind of like this. And I'll say it like in a whole different way. And motherfuckers are like, bro, you could have just said this. And I'm just like, nah, like I like, you know, like why not the zombie reference, you know, like
it's just getting deep with shit, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It's also too like me and Sully always talk about this. You could say something. It's like with music with lyrics. You could say, "Oh, I'm gonna shoot you," or you could say it in a fucking creative ass way that sounds intricate as fuck. And I'm like, damn, yo, that's facts.
Yeah.
Like, that was the worst example of what I could have said.
Nah, but that's
I'm
facts.
gonna shoot you, but you know what I mean. You get the point of it.
Nah, that's facts. That's facts.
I'm the same way, bro. People be getting pissed at it because I be using metaphors for fucking everything, bro.
You have to,
Everything.
man.
It just makes your points get across so much more because it's a completely unrelated example that has absolutely nothing to do. Yeah. And you're just like, damn, okay, I could see it this way. And then if somebody doesn't see it that way, you're like, okay, I got another one for you. That one don't work. And eventually you're going to fucking get their ass.
Exactly.
Bro, eventually you're going to get their ass, yo.
I like sounding smart, bro, because I'm a smart person, and I went through times in life where motherfuckers was thinking I wasn't smart, like teachers and shit. And I was like, man, I'm smart as hell. Like, I'm honestly too smart for this. Like, I don't want to do this. I knew that half of the curriculums that they were teaching me in school, I did not need that shit to be a rapper. You know, or I have not used PEMDAS one time since I graduated.
What the fuck is with people talking about math, bro? The girls were talking about fucking pi, whatever the fuck theorem.
Pi, bro.
Pythagorean whatever. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it because I don't need that shit. But
nah, dead ass, bro. Like, I haven't used any of that shit, bro. I haven't used any of that shit. I'm gonna be honest though. Like, I'm glad. I'm very thankful for my education and like the shit I did pay attention in class. You should pay attention in school all the time because at the end of the day, you do learn new words. You do learn. You do have a better attention span just from sitting there and learning something that even if it's something you don't want to learn, you have to sit there and learn it because that's discipline. It's also teaching you, learning discipline is probably the biggest thing you need to learn in order to be a successful person. And school is going to teach you that before anything. Your parents first, and then school is going to teach you discipline. Even if it's unfair. Because sometimes you got to bite your tongue, bro. And, like, before you own the building, you got to fucking clean the toilets. And school is cleaning the fucking toilets, bro. You got to be in school. You got to fucking listen to the teacher you don't want to listen to. You got to be the person that's respectful. You also gotta be the person everybody likes. You know, you don't wanna be a fucking dickhead. You don't wanna be annoying as fuck. You don't wanna be stupid or anything like that. Like, nah, bro. Like, discipline first all the time. So
that's definitely the lesson I took away from school too.
Yeah, I didn't really learn too much about other shit. Like, yeah, 2 + 2 is 4, but like, man, like, damn, what the fuck? I gotta divide 375 by 13 for, like, or some shit, like,
oh, that random ass, like, why I need to know fucking how to solve matter, bro? I'm not a fucking scientist.
Yeah, I feel like schools should I feel like there should be a lot more socializing going on in school.
100%.
They try to limit you when it comes to that, and it's just like, nah, man, like, I need to be having conversations with everybody, like, everybody going on, like, I feel like it should be more than one person just teaching you. Like, it should be, like, kids in the class that know things better or learn it this way. And, you know, like, can't be boxed in, man. So
100%. But I want to ask you off of that, even though this is kind of unrelated. In your career, what would you say your biggest fuck-up is? If you had to point one thing that you would just advise people to look out for that you feel like you fucked up that you could have completely avoided if somebody else told you it.
Trying to be perfect. Trying to be perfect was my biggest fuck up because I set an expectation for myself. Like I said earlier, bro, like, not being my full self was probably the biggest mistake. Like, me trying to be this artist, trying to be like the fucking, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be the man, trying to be the dude in the club, trying to be like, yo, they pass me the drink, like drinking too much, smoking too much, like doing that. Trying to be like the perfect guy for everybody or the perfect person for everybody is only, you're not doing yourself any justice. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was definitely my biggest fuck up because I definitely hit a point in my life where I was over drinking, I was over smoking, I was over sleeping, or I would over like stay up and like and you can't be perfect, you know what I'm saying? You got to show people that you fuck up just like everybody else, or you got to show people that sometimes you need to go take a shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to show people sometimes Dead ass, bro. Sometimes you need to go up, get the fuck out the room, do some normal shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't gotta be the fucking perfect person. Like, that was my biggest fuck up. I would be so nervous to fuck up in front of people or look weird in front of people, or like, okay, do I look weird? Like, I look at myself, I'm like, yo, dude, I have sun in my teeth, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I have sun in my tooth and I see it after, I'm gonna look at the person next to me and be like, damn, bro, you didn't tell me I had sun in my tooth, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know, joking around, I'll be like, like, you know, fuck around, like, just take it out. Like, I don't, like, nobody's perfect, bro. So stop trying to be fucking perfect. There's nobody who made it in this industry in a perfect route. There's no such thing as a perfect route. There's speed bumps, there's cracks in the cement, there's potholes, there's people walking across the street, there's cars on the road, there's all types of shit. There's no such thing as a fucking perfect track, bro. Yeah.
Spitting facts, bro. Spitting straight facts. I got another one. Cause the amount of reels I got in this shit already, you know, got a good amount.
That was my goal, man. That was my goal.
Got a good amount, but I'm gonna ask you the golden question. I still got more questions after. Normally I ask people this last, but on the contrary end, somebody that absolutely did not know jack shit wanted to do, whether it was fucking starting a clothing brand, fucking making music, whatever the fuck they want to do. Just anybody chasing a dream. If they had no idea about that dream whatsoever, you could specify with music if you want to. What would you advise them to do starting out? Biggest piece.
So if somebody wanted to start making music, they didn't know what to do.
Yep.
But they just want to make music.
Yeah, you could use music as an example if you want to be specific.
Make a lot of playlists. Make a lot of playlists for yourself. Find out what you do like about the music. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's how it sounds, whether how the beat sounds, or whether if it's what the person's saying, or the type of artist that you're listening to. Because if you fuck with the type of artist you're listening to, that doesn't mean go be that type of artist. That could mean I'm gonna find another artist like this. Maybe you could be an A&R. If you listen to the beat on the song and shit, maybe you like producing. If you like the way the sonic sounds of the thing sound, maybe you could be an engineer. If you like what the words are saying, maybe you could be a writer. Maybe you could be an artist. So just make playlists for yourself. Really sit there, listen to music in all different aspects. All different aspects. Don't box yourself in. Don't only listen to fucking rap music. Don't only listen to rock songs. Don't only listen to country music. Like, listen to all that. Listen to everything. Sometimes you gotta sit there and just listen to instrumentals, like a blank page. Sometimes you need a blank page, bro. And yeah, I've had a lot of people just like come to me like, yo, where do I start? And I'm just like, man, like I love hearing that question, because I'm like, yo, it's a blank piece of paper right now. You have no idea. You could draw anything you want. This is lit. This is dope for you. Like, yeah. So really just anybody that wants to start getting into music, just really find out what you like listening to about your favorite songs. Like, listen to your favorite songs profusively, like disgustingly, like over and over and over again until you get sick of it. But like, understand why you like that song. Is it because of how it makes you feel? Maybe you could be somebody who just makes playlists. You know, just get involved with it. You know,
there's so many ways for people to get involved.
So many ways, bro. So many fucking ways.
Anyone that wants to get involved in anything in music, bro, there's literally something there. If there isn't something, make it.
There's always a guy.
All right.
And there's always a fucking guy. You know what I'm saying?
Like, always do whatever the fuck. Like,
I'm just glad going to that. There's always a guy. Growing up where I grew up, there was never the guy. Now I'm the guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really what I wanted. That was like the goal. Like, if you don't have somebody you look up to, be somebody you look up to. You know what I'm saying? Like, be the guy. Be the guy somebody could call and be like, yo, I know a guy. Or like, I know a guy who knows a guy. Cause, bro, I guarantee you could if anything, motherfucker, if you wanted to build a spaceship, you could give me a call, and I bet I know somebody that could plug you in with the parts. I swear to God. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God on everything. Like, it's just about knowing all that shit. Like, it's just about being the guy, you know what I'm saying? But really, like, understanding that, once you understand that, you'll be able to just, like, step into anything and just kind of become anything with it, like, you know, kind of be a chameleon, like and just kind of like blend into whatever it is, music, fucking art school, business, yeah, lawyer, like anything, like, bro. Once you understand, like, you gotta be competitive with yourself as well. Like, you also gotta like really push yourself and compete with the old you, yesterday you. You're gonna be able to do anything, like any fucking type of anything, bro. I always tell everybody, like, bro, if I really wanted to be in the NBA, if I put this type of music, if I put the type of work in that I put into the music, I would be in the NBA. Dead ass. Who could tell me no?
You can do anything you want, bro.
Nobody could tell me no, because I gotten this far with music. So imagine if I
could do it with anything.
Yeah, bro. I swear to God, bro.
If you have ambition, if you're a hustler, bro, you could literally do whatever the fuck you want.
Anything, bro.
As long as you're gonna be honest with yourself along the way, you could do whatever the fuck you want.
Just find what's special to you, because that's where you're gonna specialize in. That's it.
Talking about that though, moving on to fucking how you're saying you want to branch out, get more brand endorsements and shit. You got that Fashion Nova thing going on. Mm-hmm. You want to touch on that and also talk about what are some other things you want to dabble in / might have even dabbled in outside of just the music?
Modeling for sure, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to just walk by a store and you just see like a big ass thing of me right there, and it's just like, oh shit, that's Mosa. Like, he's fucking modeling this shit now. What the fuck? Like, he's in the front of the store. There's a big ass picture of him. Like, yeah, that's definitely a big goal of mine to do. So shout out to Robert Valentino, man. He plugged me in with Fashion Nova and Crooks and Castles and Embellish and a lot of these brands, and yeah, at this point, it's all these things that's going on. Like, it's just kind of what's next for me. Like, I want to get into acting. So, like, my music videos, it gets a little complex. Like, whenever I'm talking to my videographers, like, we kind of butt heads. Like, me and my boy TD were like, yo, like, he's like, yo, we should do this, and this. And I'm like, man, I want to get into acting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, we'll do, like, a regular performance scene, and I'm just, like, always like, nah, like, I really want to, like, just be more, I really want to get into acting, bro. I really want to get into songwriting specifically.
For other people?
Yeah, for other people.
Bag.
I was in a Beyonce songwriting camp. People didn't know that. Yeah, I wrote for, like, they had me in Houston. They picked like 6 people in Houston to write a song for Beyonce in 2020, and I was there.
Yo, what?
Yeah, she ended up picking the remix for somebody wrote her a remix for, like, it was like the Megan Stallion and her song or some shit.
What
like
the hell, bro?
I think it was the Savage remix. Like, she was on that shit. But I ended up writing a song for her, like, around there, like, and I wanted to dabble into that more after that. I was like, my first time, like, I never knew I wanted to be a writer until I got put my back against the wall, and I was like, oh shit, I'm writing for a girl right now.
Yeah,
like, you know
Beyonce on top of that.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, Beyonce, but, like, at the same time, like, in my mind, I was like, I'm writing for a girl right now.
Yeah, like I gotta, that, like, really, everything.
I gotta really tap into these, like, different. It really put me in that perspective where, like, I was like, I have to talk to all these different types of people in order for me to be able to, like, write for any type of person. But yeah, I wanted to do songwriting. I want to produce an album one day for somebody. I want to mix an album for somebody one day. I want to own a label. I want to get into modeling, get into acting, real estate, that shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fashion, like, have a fucking successful clothing brand. Like, you know, like, I want to do all that. I want to do everything.
Got a laundry list.
Yeah. got a fucking long list of things to do. You got a
long list. Sounds like you're trying to dabble in basically every single sector of the industry.
Yeah, man. Yeah. One day, man, I want to fucking own a social media platform or some shit. Like, something cool. Like, work on apps. Yeah. Coding. Like, whatever the fuck I can do, bro. Like, if I could get a degree to be a fucking doctor, bro, I would. I swear to God. Like, I'll do anything just to be an extraordinaire, you know?
Expanding your horizons nonstop, dog. Yeah. There was something, I forget what you said at the beginning, but there's something at the beginning that I wanted to elaborate on. I completely fucking forget.
The beginning of this podcast?
No, the beginning of that you. Every time you're talking, you're just saying so everywhere. Much. Yeah, you go everywhere, but all of it is facts. Like, you and the last dude I did. I don't know if you know Lucius Furman, fashion designer from around here. Nah. Bro, he has like Kyrie wearing his shit. Yeah. He's the episode that's coming out right before you. Kyrie, has the most amount of clothes besides him from his collection. LeBron has his shit. The Ball brothers have his shit. K-Dot has...
I gotta meet this
bro.
Dude, bro.
K-Dot, he has his fucking dope-ass cardigan, bro, that he wore on the podcast. Yeah. And it's black, but it has like MLK, Rosa Parks. It has like every single person from Black History on it, and he fucking got it to Kendrick. And Kendrick hit him up for it. He didn't hit Kendrick. Crazy. I was like, bro, shit is fucking fire.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to him, bro.
That's somebody that I would love to like aspire to like look at and dabble into that industry, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody I would look up to, you know what I'm saying? Hearing those type of things. Bro. But I don't know what the fuck I said, bro.
You gotta tap in, but that's what I was saying though, because you and him both, bro, literally it's like the same format where I'll ask a question and then you guys just talk, but you talk for like 10 minutes and you go all over the place. But what I was explaining to him, bro, it's so good. And I every time I say something like this, I hope whatever past guests are watching this know I'm not shitting on them. But it's so good when people talk and it's not just fucking fluff and they're actually just talking about shit the whole time. Because I have so many people, bro. In the past, I've had a lot better quality guests lately. But when I was first starting out, bro, I'd have people come in and literally they'll sit there and they'll repeat the same fucking thing 3 times the exact same way and just have fluff in the conversation.
Be like, the early bird gets the worm, you know?
Some shit like that.
You know, if you ain't first, you're last.
Literally, bro, like some shit like that. And it's just so fucking refreshing, bro, to have people that just fucking they carry the shit. They're just talking. Obviously, I do my shit too, but that's what I like doing. My favorite podcasts are the ones where I say the least amount of words, and I'm just sitting there getting told shit because that's the reason I do it, bro. I want to fucking hear all this shit. I want to hear. Plus, obviously, it's dope too with people like you and even the dude that I did it last, like. Obviously, I've been around you fucking probably over 10 times because you've been here mad. I've been around you mad, but we never really got a chance to sit down and just chop it up. So it's good to just fucking dive in, bro. And just hear the fucking story.
And I talk like this with my friends, bro. Like a lot of my friends will be like, "Yo, you talking too much." Like, I talk a lot, bro. Like I just always have something to say. Like
who talks more, you or Loyal? Because Loyal be talking all the time.
I know Loyal talks a lot, bro. Like
Loyal's mad energetic, bro.
I know he is. He has a lot of energy,
bro. So much fucking energy.
He has a lot of energy, man. I don't know, man. I feel like I talk more than him, bro. I feel like I talk more than him. Like I just have a lot to say, but I don't know. I haven't really got to like one-on-one with him ever, but shit, I don't know.
I gotta say,
I talk a lot.
One of my favorite songs of yours, even though it's not your song, it's his. Crazy. Bro. It's so fucking fire.
It's a great song.
I forget whenever that shit came out, bro. That shit I played probably 3 to 5 times a day for like a 3 to 6 month period.
He sent me that, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta do my thing on this shit."
That song is so fucking fire. I just remembered my other question though. It was when you were talking about music videos. Fucking the church video. You have fucking Drake's dad in that shit. Yeah. Having Drake's dad, bro. Having Drake's dad as a priest in your music video was fucking crazy.
Yo, the story is crazy behind that.
I was gonna say, how the fuck did that happen?
So Jas reached out, obviously. And my boy Robert Valentino, the director of the video, also reached out to him. But I had no idea this motherfucker was pulling up. I'm sitting in a Suburban, like across the street from the location that we're supposed to be at. We just shot somewhere, like we just shot a couple scenes, and they were like, "All right, we're meeting at the church now." I was like, "All right." I see this old school blue Rolls Royce pull up, and this motherfucker has, you know what I'm saying, has his hat on, everything. I see this thick ass mustache, glasses. I was like, no way, that's fucking Drake's dad, bro. I was like, yo, that's crazy. And it's not just Drake's dad, it's Dennis Graham, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro. I was like, no way Dennis Graham is on set right now, bro. No way he's on set smoking a boat, like niggas just chilling, like he was like in a priest costume, like yeah. So and Jas was like, yeah, just go up there and do your thing, and he really went up there, and he was just like preaching, bro. Like he was really saying something though. Like he was really praying when he was up there. So in the video, he's actually saying like an actual prayer the whole time he was up there. Like he really got into character. And man, shout out to Dennis for like doing that. Like mad love for him for doing that. You know what I'm saying? Mad love for him for doing that. Like I've never been starstruck like how I was when seeing Dennis Graham. Yeah,
the fact that it's your music video too.
Yeah, like, bro. Yeah, like, and then I got to sit down with him and Drake and like watch the video together, like on my phone. We were like this, and, like, we were like the three of us just like this, like yo. And I was like, yo, this is lit, like. Yo. But shout out to Dennis, man. Like he was a good ass dude and genuine guy. Really like, shout out to him for just, like, he didn't have to do that, you know, and he did it. And that meant a lot for me, you know, especially because, like, his son is, like, somebody I really look up to a lot, you know, and for him to do that, like, the creator of his, you know, like, I was like,
is fucking crazy.
This dude is, like, the real GOAT for that, you know, like, but, yeah, that was funny as hell. That cameo is hilarious.
That shit, bro, is fucking insane, bro. Yeah. I remember because AJ came in, he's like, bro, Mosa got Drake's dad in music. AJ was like telling me about it. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, church. I'm like, bro, that shit is fucking crazy. That's funny,
bro. Man.
I wish there was time machines, bro, so you could just grab your 10-year-old self and have like an hour-long conversation with him and be like, yo, this, that's all gonna happen to you.
You'd be like, no way.
You'd be like, there ain't no fucking way, bro. You gotta give yourself some flowers and give yourself a pat on the back.
Yeah, man.
Occasionally, like, I know it's easy to get lost in the sauce, and especially when you're on the go all the time, you don't want to be like sitting there thinking about it, but you got to take a second. I'm sure you probably have, but just appreciate it. Be like, damn, bro. Like,
honestly, I haven't.
You
know what I'm saying? I feel like
need to, bro.
I feel like I haven't, man.
You need to.
You would assume I have.
No,
I haven't, bro.
It's hard when you're so busy and shit.
Yeah. It's, it is.
You need to take a second, bro. Like. At some point, bro, obviously don't get too distracted and don't be like, oh, like you said, like, oh, I met Drake, I'm good. But literally just take a second and realize, bro, because you're sitting there, you're telling me stories about fucking not being able to pay your car bill, being in fucking debt, and then it's like fast forward fucking 4 years.
Yeah.
Look at all the shit that went down in that time period, and it's like, bro, obviously you know this by now, but all the struggles, and probably still, because it's not like you fucking got a $10 million deal. You still got struggles. You still got struggles. But, bro, I'm telling you, obviously you know this. You're on the right path, and fucking everything is worth it. All that shit you talked about, all the bad shit, is already worth it, but it's just going to be more and more worth it, bro.
Thank you, brother.
It's going to be more and more worth it. Off of that, I'm going to ask you some deep shit, and then we'll probably have like one or two more questions, but I've asked a couple people this. Obviously, with this shit, you have those moments, bro, where you just want to fucking give up. If you're doing anything creative, bro, especially because it's such a, like, gap until you can monetize on shit to the point where you're just, like, chilling. But along the road, all the times that you literally just wanted to give up on everything, like, fucking just quit, never make a song again, what kept you going?
My faith. You know, I just always had faith in tomorrow is the day. Since sixth grade. Like, since sixth grade, I would walk in. A big reason why I didn't really pay attention in school wasn't just because I was, like, a knucklehead or something. It's just because, like, I always thought that was the day I was going to blow up, you know? And, like, even when, like, my vibrations are low, like, when I'm feeling, like, real fucking low, I'm like, bro, even if I were to, like, fucking pass away today, I'm like, I know my shit will blow up at some point. Like, people will be like, Mosa passes away, blah, blah, blah. And his music shoots up by 999%. And I'm like, and I'm about to miss all that shit? Yeah. Like, nah, bro, what the fuck? I have tatted on me right here on my forearm. It says, I love you, don't kill yourself. And that's like a mental health and a depression thing. Like literally, don't kill yourself. Because, like, I've had those days, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's, I love you, don't beat yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Like, smell your flowers, like you were just saying. And, like, this is, like, a reminder. Anytime I see it, it kind of just tells me, like, yo, bro, like, keep going. I had to get this tattoo. This is my second tattoo. Like, I just had to, bro. Like, it was just, like, because I had a lot of those days, especially last year. Last year I had, like, so many days where I was like, yo, I'm about to go back to school, or I'm about to just only focus on beats, or I'm about to just stop. You know, or I'm about to, like, and I was like, nah, man, I gotta keep going. It's because I wasn't dropping music. And I was going through, like, label situations as well. Like, it just mentally put me, like, it just made me depressed again. Because I've dealt with depression, like, since a kid, you know, like, since, like, 13, 14, like. But, yeah, bro, I think my faith is just what just keeps me going, and really what gives me that faith is just when people just ask questions like, yo, how'd you do it? And I'm just like, I don't fucking know, but that's what got me there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the unknown is what got me there, and, like, never being scared of just jumping in that black water. Like, you don't know what's in it, but you gotta take that risk, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta just do it. Like, I was so scared to break up with my first girlfriend. I was like, damn, she's gonna go fuck around with somebody else, this and that. And I was just like, fuck it. Like, once I did that, I was like, fuck it, bro. Like, I really, like, hurt my heart. And I was just like, beast mode. And I quit my job. I was so scared of having no money. And I was just like, fuck. And I just did it. And I just quit. And then I was scared of losing friends, this and that, people doing me dirty. And then, like, I just stayed so real to myself that people were just doing me dirty, like, over and over again. It was a good amount of time where, like, mad shit was going on, bro. Like, people were dying, people were doing me dirty. I was going through heartbreaks and shit like that. And then I just, yeah, bro, I just kept my faith through the whole way because I lived through those days. Yeah. It's been worse, you know? It's been a lot fucking worse, man. Bro. It's been a lot fucking worse, bro.
It could always be worse.
So I'm glad to be here today, wearing clothes that I got for free from Fashion Nova. You know what I'm saying? Fashion Nova, Fashion Nova, Fashion Nova, Fashion Nova.
You got a discount code?
Yeah, man. Go on my bio, link in bio, Fashion Nova. But yeah, like, you know, God, like, I'm just glad to you know, you asking me to be on here is fucking lit. I've been wanting to be on here.
Thank you for coming on.
I've been wanting to be on here. I've been seeing you post it. I was like, damn, I kind of want to be on this.
Bro, I've been wanting to get you on. When I asked AJ, and AJ's like, bro, he's like, whenever Mosa comes home, he just spends time with family. He ain't trying to do no interview. Ain't no way. I was like, what?
Bro,
I'm like, I talked to him.
Ask me, bro. Ask me, bro.
Yeah, like, AJ, I did the quote unquote impossible.
Yeah, ask me. But AJ's just looking out. He likes to, he protects my peace as well, you know what I'm saying? But,
shout out AJ, bro. AJ.
Good dude, man.
AJ a goat from around here,
He's
bro.
harmless. He's a big teddy bear.
AJ is a big teddy
bear.
AJ is a big teddy bear, bro. Salute.
Yeah, he did.
Wait, Dion?
No, AJ.
Oh, I thought someone
Dion,
said
too.
Dion.
Dion's
I thought
the
someone.
goat,
I thought I heard Dion. I haven't seen Dion in like 2 fucking years, bro.
Bro, Polo, Dion, Gio, AJ,
all the chefs, bro.
All the chefs, bro. Like,
oh, wait, what time is it? Because I gotta go to work soon. I have a question off of that.
Yeah.
So I wasn't in the scene at this point, but Nick's told me about some collective deadlock riot that was like way, way back.
They tried to get me in some group. I was not, like, I don't know what the hell that was, bro. Like, they tried to get me in some group. They put me in a group message. Like, it was a bunch of artists. But I just wasn't really, I wasn't feeling that. I was not in a space to be working with others. Like, I wasn't even doing features around that time. But, like, shout out to them for embracing me that way, you know? Like, and it did make me feel good about myself as an artist because I was like, man, like, people do fuck with me, you know? But, like, I was not involved with that, man. Like, they put me in the group message, and I never really talked in there. I was just like, yo, where the show's at? Basically, I was basically in that shit like, yo, where the show's at? And there was a lot of great talent, a lot of great people. I met, like, good people in there, but, man, I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't me. That was not even a part of my career. Like, no offense, you know, like, it just wasn't me, bro. That was not me at all. Like, it was cool people, though. Like,
I got a better question then, and this will be the last question before we do the traditional what people could look out for and stuff. I don't know how I almost forgot to fucking ask this, but your thoughts on where the mass scene is from when you started, seeing where everything has fucking gone from the beginning until where it's at right now, and also just how do you feel fucking about, like, you got fans in mad other places. What's the love like over here?
I'm just proud of everybody here, bro, because, like, I remember going to a show. I remember going to a Sammy Adams show in Rhode Island one time, seeing Millie's open up for Sammy Adams.
Yeah.
And I was like, this dude is way harder than this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the crowd was just like mad hype for Sammy Adams and shout out Sammy Adams. He's lit, you know what I'm saying? He's like a college legend, you know? Yeah. But I was like, man, they weren't as turned as they should have been for Millie's. And, like, seeing Millie's where he's at now is fucking crazy. Bia where she's at now is crazy. Joyner, the fact that, like, he could just be off the grid how he is now and people still love him. He got that cult. Crazy. Me where I'm at, crazy. Gio where he got me to and where he's at too, crazy. Like, Tyler, crazy. Like, I'm proud of it, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people coming up as well, new people, videographers, engineers, producers, artists, podcasts. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
mad random shit.
It's a lot of, like, everybody is starting to, like, be like, yo, no time for bullshit, and it's lit. Like, we're pushing anything that's against us, we're pushing that shit off, and it's about to fall off a cliff, and like we're gonna be looking over everything.
It's about to be, bro, like that Atlanta wave, New York wave.
It's about to be, bro, and the love here, I think the love that I get here is exactly what I needed and what I want. You know what I'm saying? And when the love I'm not getting from anybody who's not showing me love, like I really don't pay attention to it, because I could walk into damn near any club I want to out here, and they'll be like, "Come right in, Mosa." You know what I'm saying? Like, I could go to fucking Walgreens in my city, and people are like, "Can I get a picture?" I'm like, hell yeah. I went to Nashville the other day. Like, obviously Nashville's not fucking as crazy as like still fucking Houston far, and LA. Though. Yeah, I drove all the way to Nashville to fucking bring my laptop to the Apple store. I go to the Apple store, I'm with my girlfriend. Motherfucker that works at Apple goes, "What's up, Mosa?" I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, in my head, I was like, and I was looking crazy. I had sweatpants on, my no haircut. Like, I was just tired as hell. I was just in that bitch, like, dropping my laptop. "What's up, Mosa?" I was like, damn, I can't be going out like this. I was like, yo, I can't be going out like this, bro. I look grumpy as hell. I was like, "What's up, bro?" And I just walked away, and I was like, yo, like, the type of love is just crazy. Like, people just respect it. Everywhere I go, people respect it. I'm not no asshole. I'm not a fucking arrogant motherfucker. I'm not flashy. I'm not fucking talking about being the toughest guy. Like, don't try me. I'm not talking about I'm the toughest guy, though. But, like, just like any other man, like, we're going to defend ourselves. Or just like anybody else, bro. I could be funny, too. I could be serious. I could be mad happy. I could be super sad. Like, just like, I don't know, bro. Like, I just fuck with the fact that everybody just kind of lets me be me in Mass. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I come back here in Mass, and I feel like it's a living room. Like, I literally walk around everywhere. Like, if I could go everywhere in sandals in Massachusetts, I would. Like, I'd walk around everywhere in my slippers and be like, yo, what's up? Like, that's really how I feel when I'm in Mass. It's really like chill mode, like good vibes. You know, everybody shows me a lot of respect. I don't really hear anything about hating because people don't have really the balls to talk like that. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. Yeah. But Mass,
100% of hate be behind your back.
Yeah, I'm super proud of Massachusetts, man. Like at first, like when I was first coming up, I was like, man, like people just hating on me, blah blah. You know, I felt like a lot of people were hating on me, man. I was getting, like, honestly, the only people that was, like, hating on me was, like, my hometown, like, you know. Yeah, and that's how it goes, you know.
What town did you go?
Haverhill.
Bro, I go there every day for work. I thought it was Haverhill.
Yeah, it's Haverhill, man. Haverhill, bro. Helltown, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's H-Town, little H-Town, like. But, yeah, bro, like, it would start off with there. Like, people were dissing me and shit. Like, people talk about killing me and shit. I was like, yo, this is, like. That's when I really felt like, I was like, yo, fuck this. Like, everybody's hating on me. And I was like, really, it's just like a few niggas hating on me because they do the same shit I do.
You got way more people fucking with you than
yeah, exactly. So I don't pay attention to anybody that's not paying attention to me. Why the fuck am I look at you if you're not looking at me? Make eye contact with somebody. Like, I'd rather do that.
Damn, bro. Mosa, Heartbreak Mosa. Jason, all the other names you said.
Yeah. It's Mosa, a.k.a. Heartbreak Mosa, a.k.a. Salsa Baby, a.k.a. Mosa the Baby, a.k.a. Mosa the G. You already know, man. If you don't know, now you know.
Hopefully this podcast is different enough from your other ones that people feel like they got a new piece of you through this shit.
I feel like
they're fucking with it behind the camera. Yeah. Good.
Nah, I feel like this podcast, like, this is definitely the most comfortable I've been in. I'm always comfortable in podcasts and shit like that. I'm always like myself, but like, you caught me at a good time, bro. Like, I'm happy right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just enjoying myself, and I don't have any bad words to be putting out. I don't have any bad energy to be putting out. Just like everybody else, I have my moments. I feel like I had like a couple interviews back. I was just like, I was turned up. I was like, people keep fucking with me. Yo, I was like turned up. I was like, yo, like, but like now I'm just like, man, I'm just chilling, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just chilling, bro. I'm just happy right now, man.
Happy Mosa.
Yeah.
What obviously you talked about the project. You got a name for the project yet or no? You don't want to put that out there.
I don't know. But I'm dropping the I don't know the exact name of it yet. Right now, I will give a name out. I'll say, I'm not gonna give a name out. but I'm shooting the cover art for it this weekend, and hopefully that could like point a name to it. You know what I'm saying? I think I think I said the name of the project somewhere in this podcast somewhere around there. But it's in there.
Okay. What else?
Easter egg, but yeah.
I'm gonna realize it when I'm editing. Hopefully, I'll see if I can pick it apart.
Yeah, and then I should be putting out that cover art soon, just so it gives me that sense of direction of like the theme, so people can feel the theme and just kind of get to know me more, rather than this fruity color fucking Heartbreak University. It's great. It's a great album, but like, man, like
it's about to be the raw Mosa.
Yeah, I'm about to get a little gritty. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get a little like. It's gonna get serious. Like, it's gonna get real fucking serious with this next one. Like, it's gonna be one of those albums where you click on it and then it's gonna say more, and you click more and it's gonna be like Mosa. It's gonna go crazy.
Please tell me 100 endorsements is on it.
I don't know about that, man.
Now I'm making the sad puppy dog. Fuck.
Damn. I don't know about that, man. I might just put that on SoundCloud or something, you know, or just throw it like a YouTube video or some shit.
What else could people expect from you this year, 2023?
A lot more shows, a lot more interviews, a lot more to be said, a lot more me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I gave people a lot of time to have a world without me. So it's like now I'm like, okay, the rest of your life you're gonna see me. So yeah, that's really
time to start shoving
right
yourself down people's throats, marketing the fuck out of yourself.
Respectfully, you know what I'm saying? No homo. Like, I'm really gonna be in that throat. Pause. I'm gonna get in there though.
One last joke to end the podcast off, man. Bro, Jesus Christ. Hey, y'all better tune into that fucking project when that project drops. Tag your Instagram too, so they can.
It's at Heartbreak Mosa. Just at Heartbreak MOSA.
What do they look up to find you on all platforms?
MOSA, just Mosa. Just Mosa on all platforms.
I thought it was Mosa TV on YouTube.
Mosa TV on YouTube.
Mosa TV on YouTube.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. Mosa TV. Mosa TV vlogs will be coming this year too. Like, I'm gonna go crazy with the Mosa TV vlogs. I stopped at episode 3 in like 2019, but like I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna make a comeback, and it's gonna get serious because like I have a lot of shit since then to now that I could really upload. So
damn, bro.
Yeah.
2023 looking good.
It's looking great, man. It's looking great. Shh.
Y'all know the fucking drill by now. I'm about to start like filming a pre-made infomercial for this shit, so I don't have to repeat this. Follow the fucking man. Follow him, first of all. Fucking subscribe if you're fucking new. Or if you're watching these videos and stuff, fucking subscribe. I don't know how you guys watch these 2-hour-long fucking podcasts, and there's like 10-15% of you guys that are avid watchers that fucking still haven't pressed subscribe. So please fucking press that button. And also, too, if you watch this whole fucking video and didn't like it yet, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you, so do that shit too.
That's crazy. If you watch this whole video and you didn't like it,
bro, you'd be surprised the amount of people, bro, that will literally watch through a whole entire 2-hour video and then not even think to press the like button or subscribe.
Hit the like button.
You gotta do it. You gotta do the corny infomercial shit at the end.
Nah, you have to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that.
But y'all know the vibes. Purple World episode 39. We're gonna cue the fucking outro music. Might have to do mad friendly.
Yep.
We're gonna cue that shit. And we will see y'all next week. Make sure to follow Mosa. Stay tuned for that project. Do overdone shit, bitch.
Okay. I got visions of some niggas that I love trying to end me. Just make sure it doesn't happen in the Bentley. Every girl I'm trying to fuck, man, friendly, nice.